Yeah, we back with another one. You dig? We back with another one. Shout out to the whole squad. Got a special one today, man. This one been in the works. This, we getting all the ones that we supposed to been done. So this is another one of them ones, man. Talented brother, you know what I'm saying? Hard working, you know what I mean? Moving his movement, you know what I'm saying? Been tapped in with him. He been supporting the channel, you know what I mean? Been supporting the movement. Smash them likes when y'all come in, man. We got, I'm gonna let him introduce himself. I need y'all to smash them likes. You dig? How everybody feeling today? How's everybody Sunday, man? How is everybody Sunday? Let me see something in the chat. Hold on. Smash them likes. Run them likes up before I bring them on in, man. I feel like can y'all see me? Chicken. What up, chicken? What you going, bro? Let me fucking A. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Don't leave. Give me 1 second. Smash them likes. Okay, my fault. Spark. Okay, so you just sparked up. All right, bet. Hold on. Why is the is we good? Why can I don't want to see that right there. Hold on. I don't know. Y'all can't see it. What up? Shout out to everyone. When y'all come in, hit that like button. When y'all come in, happy Sunday, man. Happy Sunday. I'm about to bring out a special guest. He in the backstage, you feel me? In the backstage with it. You dig? I just want to make sure I pull my notes up. My fault, y'all. Just want to make sure I pull up my notes, you feel me? Happy Sunday. Yes. All right. Without further ado, man, let's get them on in here, bro. TuReal.
Mr. IQ Shaheed.
What's
The
good,
Snow
bro?
Gang. What's good, bro? I ain't giving too much feedback. Do I need to turn my shit down a little bit?
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. I don't hear this. It's flawless.
All right, bet.
Man, how you doing, man? How your Sunday going, bro?
Well, Sunday good, man. Had to drop the little one off. Shit, it was my, father do this weekend. You know what I mean? So you know how that go for the most part. But audition went great yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
Okay, so shout out to Hot 2 Radio is a online radio service. It's like an independent radio service. They be giving out different opportunities and things of that nature, like to perform at big upcoming event weekends such as the Dreamville Fest. That's what I the audition for April the 5th. And it was like 40 auditions, bro, and I must say, I feel like I was top two, and I'm not two. You hear me?
Right. That's good news. And you know what? I would expect more than 40 people, but I guess it's exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Can't have everybody.
Yeah, Yeah, and it was kind of a situation kind of like this, like everything was like live Zoom call. Everything is internet driven now, bro. So, it ain't just a live Zoom away. So yeah, man, I rocked out with that. And I feel, and I'm gonna be honest, man, and I feel the way I feel about it because I feel like I came and did what was supposed to be done. Like as far as you know what I'm saying, the fact that okay, if we auditioning to perform for a big weekend such a Dreamville Fest, you feel me? Like they want to make sure you got all your stuff right. So when you do it, you got to make sure you do your live. You got to do it live. Don't come in with your song in the background and have your song performing more than you. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Right.
so. That was one of the things I feel like I executed well on. That I feel like I said like I'm top two and I'm not two.
Okay. So when is Dreamville Fest again?
April the 5th in
April 5th,
Raleigh,
yeah.
in Raleigh, North Carolina.
It's in Raleigh, yeah. Already was shit, you know. I hope to see you up there, motherfucker, man. Real talk.
Yes, sir, man. Fingers crossed, man. Hey, I got faith. You feel me?
Yeah, I
That's
mean, if you feel you know how it went for you. Everybody know truly. You know, if you feel that confident, then yeah, you did good. Then I'm a believer. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
yes, sir.
So look, we gonna start it out, man. Let them know, you know what I mean, your name, where you from. That was a little sidebar, you know, that conversation. But let them know your name, where you from, what you represent, all that.
Yeah, it's your boy TuReal. I'm from the 2-5. Always lit, always live. Every time you see me live. Uh, I'm pretty much I'm from a small town. I had big dreams, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at the age I'm at now, I'm still dreaming. You know what I mean? I got a little one that look up to me. I know I'm his mentor, you know what I'm saying? So and his sister as well. So I know I got to be the example, you know what I mean? And for the most part, ain't nobody perfect. Nothing is perfect, but uh what two real stand for is a symbol. Again, it's a symbol of faith, and behind that is like uh long as you striving to be and being the best version of you, that's what two real mean. That's what it is. And when doing that, that don't mean like you ain't got time to pass judgment on nobody else. You don't have time to worry about what Tom, Dick, and Harry got going on. You feel me? Like
Right.
you focus on your purpose and the reason why you was birthed.
Real shit. I agree. I definitely concur. Shout out to Real, man. I was gonna ask you that, but I was like, that was. But I'm glad you covered that. Yeah, that's what Too Real. So y'all, that's what Too Real mean right there, nigga. So how was it? All right, from the 2-5. So hold on, exactly like that's the area code, or where y'all get that? Where you get that from?
Okay, so the 2-5 is short for 252.
Okay.
Um, I kind of I kind of been on the whole 2-5 way since I hit the scene damn near a decade ago, like on the independent underground scene. And it's been some ups, some downs. It's been a journey. I had the opportunity. I linked up with another artist from Henderson, and we ended up getting like a 90-day contract with this company called Old Boys Production, which was a sub company under No Limit. And shit, we rocked out for like a year and a half off that 90 days, you feel me?
Yeah.
And just turned up, like just really turned up. Once we really signed that deal, everything kind of changed locally. We was looked at and in a different light per se. We dropped the single on the radio. We got
Okay.
interviewed on K97.5. So for the most part, I just been just keeping the snowball rolling, man. Like no matter what obstacles or trials and tribulations that come, like I feel like I'm on a mission. I feel like too real. The name chose me. You know what I'm saying? It chose me. My real name. I was going by that as an artist from 7 years old all the way up to 2009. And then when I got to college, I went to school. Uh, Shout out to Chowan University. It's actually not too far from Virginia.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like literally like 10, 15 minutes.
Type
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know, we right next door to each other anyway.
Right, we neighbors. We
Yeah,
neighbors.
yeah.
You
So
know what
look,
I'm
all right.
saying?
So the 2-5, how was it coming up in the 2-5? Like before all this now, like just those memories from adolescence to like how was the energy, the family, was the community, like how was it?
Uh, I'm gonna be honest, bro. My upbringing, of course, we in the Carolinas, so we in the South. You know what I mean? And just it's they say a lot of places are bad. You know what I'm saying? So I can't necessarily, just like dwell on the bad for what my upbringing was, but for the most part I definitely had a unique upbringing, bro. Coming from the South, my mama had me at 15, so I realized I'm now realizing, I started realizing like a year and a half ago that I was her sacrifice.
Mm,
So in being her sacrifice to give up, her future and whatever she wanted to do, to choose to have me, I know for the most part, man, I still got a purpose. Is a purpose. Is a reason why I'm here, bro. Is a reason why the name chose me. And for the most part, uh, it's not me selling you me. It's me selling you you you
right.
know. And like I said, the logo is a symbol of faith. Like if you believe in this, that means you believe in that gut feeling you got inside of you, and that's the two real in you.
Already. Did you play any like sports or anything like that?
Yes, sir. I grew up in love with football, bro. I caught the bug at an early age. Growing up out here is like I said in the South, like you is either football or basketball or the
Mm-hmm.
the other alternative. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So for the most part, like I had a chance to see my uncle in high school play at a high level. He actually played against Willie Parker
Okay.
in high school. So like I said, I kind of got bit by the bug early, man. I played from my eighth grade all the way up until I was like 22. I didn't get a chance to play in college due to some unforeseen circumstances.
Right.
But when I left college, I still played semi-pro for like 2, 3 years
Oh
until I
shit, for real?
yes, sir. I played
That's
with this team.
big. Shoot.
I played with this team called the East Carolina Rams.
Okay.
Yeah, if y'all want to, y'all can YouTube the East Carolina Rams. Uh, my I actually lost someone that was like a brother to me that played on that team a while ago. That kind of tie into the whole reason why I only rock Crazy Eights now. Uh,
Yo, that's the question. All right, look. So look, all right, boom. So look, before we get there, I'm glad that's that nigga on the same frequency. So all right. So when did you start making music?
okay, honestly, I got bit by the music bug before I got bit by the football bug. Uh, just growing up in the '90s, man, like, and just my older siblings around, just musically inclined, like knowing what's hot, like making sure when Tupac dropped, they going to get the double album
Like
and
the new
have,
shit.
like, I'm talking about having a party for his album, like drop. They going to buy his album, have a whole party to play the whole album, bro.
Right,
Like
right,
that.
right.
So I kind of got bit by the bug early, and of course, like Tupac, with him having a lot of substance in his music and being where I'm from, it kind of correlated a lot with me. Uh, and I kind of, that's kind of where the TU come from in front of the real.
Right, like Tupac.
Yeah, that was the first one. That was the first artist who inspired me. That was the first person I listened to at 7, 8 years old and didn't fully understand what he was saying. But like I said, just align with what was actually going on in real time with a brother. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it definitely hit different. You know what I mean? So
What you did you start writing first, or was you like freestyling? Or how
I,
you?
I actually always been a writer, bro. Like I've always been a writer. I was more so good at comprehension and writing and stuff like that in school than anything else. I went to school majoring in business and minor in music. But yeah, I started off writing, bro, and I seen one of your videos one time when you was showing the notebooks, like from when you was, you know what I'm
On
saying? I'm
vacation,
like,
yeah, when I was on vacation.
right, right. I'm
Right,
like, bro, I got the notebooks when the times where I was on punishment, where
right,
I done some crazy, and I can't do nothing but sit in a room. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So
right.
that's where it really started at for me, man. In a double wide trailer out here in the country, in a room, bro. Just writing over instrumentals,
Hmm.
writing over other people's songs while they actually rapping to it, like just
Right,
early
me
early
too.
age,
Me
like
too.
not it, look writing their lyrics so I can learn how to write a cadence. So
Hmm.
I can learn how to write in cadence and write on beat, like just different stuff like that at an early age, bro. But between music and football, bro, I felt like those two were my way until, like I said, the brother I was speaking of earlier, before his untimely demise, we had a conversation, and a real conversation, and he was kind of telling me, like, I didn't at first, I didn't take it. It wanted to, after he passed, until I really sat and thought about the conversation he told me, and was like, he was like, bro, I know you love football, bro, but he was like, the music, he was like, that's you. He said, you've been doing it, like, you've been doing both since we was kids, bro. But he was like, what your music is missing is you putting all of you into it.
Right.
So right. So at that point, like, I came to the realization, after he passed, I was like, football ain't gonna do it for me. You know what I mean? Too many injuries, too much real
Right.
life, too much real life stuff going on. Like, an injury can cause a setback. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I
Major one.
can't.
Injury can put you
Right,
out. It can end your whole shit.
right. And
Hmm.
my last injury I had, like, it was a wake up call for me. So after that, like, I just, after he passed, I I sold, because before I was just rocking the Crazy Ace, bro. I was a sneakerhead.
Hmm.
Like, I got bit by that bug at an early age before I had responsibilities and whatnot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So for the most part, like, I would have the J's, the LeBrons, the Phone Posits, the Yeezys, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like it was my responsibility, because of the person who gave me the advice to go all the way with it. I felt like it was my responsibility to carry on a legacy that he kind of held on to, because he was a Kobe fanatic. I'm talking about a Kobe fanatic since we was kids. Like, he had the fro when Kobe had the fro. He had the jerseys, like the whole nine. He had 60 pair of Crazy Ace in his closet when he passed, bro. He
Uh,
hadn't he hadn't even wore, he only had wore half of them. You know what I'm saying? And so of course, I kind of started my journey off after I sold everything with his inventory, what I could fit out his inventory, and then I just been on a Crazy Eight journey, bro. And
so look. Okay, look, that's crazy because I did notice like a lot. Not just like even with the Crazy Eights to the Mama Mentality to just you mentioned it in other songs like. So that's where the Kobe. So the is the Kobe whole is the whole Kobe references and the whole Kobe vibe. Is that from because of the homie or do
yes,
you?
sir.
So you ain't even really fuck with Kobe like that.
No, no, don't get it
I'm
twisted.
like I'm about to say what's your
No, no,
favorite
no,
Kobe?
no, 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 no. Don't get it twisted. Like, I fuck with Kobe, but when I say he was a Kobe fanatic,
Yeah.
in the circle that I ran in, nobody else was allowed to fuck with Kobe but him. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, like, coming up, I kind of, due to everybody else picking the top guys that I would like AI, of course,
Hmm.
you
Right.
know, I had to start taking a liking to Paul Pierce in the NBA, the
Right.
truth, which
Right.
makes sense in a,
Hmm.
in a sense, you know what I'm saying. But for the most part, in that era, bro, I was a fan of Kobe. I was a fan of AI. Um, I was one of those, like, at the tail end of Jordan era where,
Right.
you know, like I was a kid when everybody was, we were kids like well, I was a kid when everybody was being fascinated by what he was doing in real time. I wasn't thinking about Jordan then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm playing Super Nintendo, playing with my Power Ranger toys. You know what I'm saying? Running outside because you can't come in the house till the light come on. You did.
Right. Facts.
So like in that era, like I was honestly, whether I knew it or not, I was actually working on my athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, our grandparents, hey, going outside. It's summertime, going outside and play. You know what I mean? It's a nice day outside. You're not finna sit in here all day and play
Right.
no video game.
Right. Yeah.
But
That's how it is in the South
look at
for real.
look at the irony of that though. Motherfuckers get to sit in the house and get paid to play video games now. You did.
Hey yo, I was
So
just it's funny you brought that up because like about an hour or two ago, I was looking at I had put on well not even an hour, like right before we had went live, somehow I put on like they doing like a Mortal Kombat tournament right now in real time.
oh
So
shit.
yeah, it's like for the new one that just came out. But so I clicked on it and I was like, I ain't watched the whole thing, but right before I clicked off, I said, damn, niggas really watch motherfuckers play the game. I remember when I first seen my kids doing that, like probably before I went to prison sometime like 2012, or I was like, what the fuck? I was alarmed. I was like, y'all, I'm like, what is this person? Who is this person y'all watching? Like, what is this? Like,
Bro, they don't even know like the Sega era of Mortal Kombat, bro. Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, the Sega Genesis where you got to put the extra joint in the Sega
right,
for the
right.
for to get the better quality on the game. Like I'm telling you, bro, like they definitely got it now, bro.
I was
Like
just
they
tripping,
got it
like
now.
that's the lane. But it's so. Let me ask you this, because I wanted to ask you this, but I didn't write it. I'm glad because you said it in the beginning. But so, how do you feel about being that you've seen you've been around long enough and been into the music and the culture long enough to see that it was a change from however you want to say it, from the CDs to Napster to this to the internet to YouTube to how do you feel like give me your pluses and your delta of the internet, marketing with music or just what going towards your career, like how you
Uh,
feel?
in all honesty, bro, I've always been like I said, I've majored in business, minored in music. I didn't get to finish, but there's a lot I left. There's a lot of information that I left. You know what I'm saying? Like I was only there for a year and a half, so I only got the basics, of of
Right.
of the internet. But during that time, like we are literally in these classes on the Macs and like they literally were showing us the programs to use and things of that nature to be able to do stuff like this, like in real time and actually be
Hmm.
getting paid for it now. And I missed a lot of that, bro. And just on this music journey since then, since 2009, when I left school, it was a lot of resources there that I left. So at
Right.
that point, I was, I got the name there. The name got me there. And then
Hmm.
I've been on a journey ever since, bro. Um, just picking up as much game along the way. In damn near almost a decade or two. Still got a lot to learn. I'm not perfect, even Einstein asks questions,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, for the most part, but uh honestly, bro, I'm like you. There's a couple of more YouTubers, bro, that I watch on the regular, bro, that just kind of keep me motivated and inspired to kind of just unplug from the matrix, bro, and tap in like full time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
just knowing already knowing what I want to do, knowing how to do it, just the matter of getting to it. But because a 9 to 5, like, and it's nothing. And shit. For the most part, it takes money to make money.
Hmm.
So I've been working since 14, going on 15 years old. Like,
I was
I
just
had
listening. I told my son that the other day. I said, nigga, I had a job at 13 and a half. I had to get a learner's
yes,
permit. I mean, a
yes,
worker's permit.
yeah. My mama signed my workers permit for me to work up under her.
Yeah.
She was a manager at BK out the way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And like that was then, and not to mention the little side hustles I could get paid under
Right.
the table.
Right.
Like my first side hustle job I got was I was like 14, bro. I was working at a bingo hall selling snacks and drinks.
I done that before. I worked at the bingo hall.
I'm talking about, bro. I worked there for like 6 months. Then left, came back when I left school. I worked there a couple of more years and elevated. Went from each position, bro, and just made more money as I went up. Like getting paid getting paid
Right.
straight cash. You feel me? Just doing whatever it takes, bro, to be successful. Because again, man, I'm from a small town, but I got big dreams.
Real shit. Do you feel like this? Because I feel like this. I was telling somebody this too. Do you feel like like at the rate that you hustle and like how hungry you is and how do you feel like all right? Do you think that if you weren't from a small town, the way you grind, you could easily be you could fit? You know what I'm saying? Like that, you could fit in a big city or
I'm gonna keep it like okay.
like a
So
small town
no,
nigga with a big city hustle. Do you feel like
so
that?
perfect time to tell you this story. So right before the pandemic happened, bro. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Some due to whatever circumstances, me and my BM, we had we split up at the time. That was then.
Okay,
Um,
that
so
was
I had
during the
to
pandemic.
right before the pandemic
What
happened.
happened? Why y'all with some infidelity
Like
shit or?
I mean, yeah, of course, man. Come on, bro. You
No,
know what I'm
you know,
saying? And
I'm just saying because that's a
they
crazy
did.
time. I thought the world was gonna end during that time. Like I could not picture. I wasn't dating nobody, but hold on, was I? No, I wasn't dating nobody, but I thought we was gonna die, my nigga. I was like, oh, this time's gonna
It
happen.
was I'm talking about it was before then. It was
Okay.
before
Oh, it was
then.
leading up to. That's just when it happened.
Right, right,
Okay. Okay.
right.
I'm
This
gonna say,
is
God damn, that's a crazy time right
it
there.
was not during the pandemic. It was leading up with it was like uh that year the late year before the pandemic.
19 when it was still
Yeah,
regular. It was
right. When
still
everything
regular.
was still regular. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had to
Damn,
go
miss
back
those
home.
times.
I had to go back home. And when I went back home, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different when you go back home coming out of college, then you had to go back home as a grown man. You feel me?
Right. Right.
Um in my mind, like shit. I there wasn't no other option for me. Like I'm going back to my mama crib, you press the reset button and figure out
Mhm.
what's my next move. You feel me? I
Right.
still got I still got responsibilities. And this is a responsibility. This is never end. This never stop. Like
Right.
when I like this is an everyday thing. Like when I'm not working outside of work, when people see me, they see me and they may look at me and I get a lot of who you supposed to be or
Cause you
things
look
of
like something. Cause you look like something. That's what niggas say that somebody. I don't remember who told me that, but it was like, man, people. I was like, yeah, this. I wasn't mad, but I was like, yeah, this was like years ago. I was like, this dude, they posted. He's like, nigga, they supposed to be looking at you. Look at you, nigga. You look like. I'm like, damn, you right. Yeah, I mean, we ain't the average. So yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Like a lot of people don't realize that though. Like, don't get mad and shit. You look like somebody.
and 100% just me being trying to be the best version, me being the best, not trying, but being
Right.
the best version of me, bro. My like that's one of the things my mama instilled in me, like being raised, being raised up under her tutelage, so to speak. She always showed me hard work, and she always told me like, don't no woman want no dirty man, don't no woman want no man that ain't about nothing and ain't gonna
Right.
do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
she ain't just raised me, she raised a couple men. Like the man, my uncle I was telling you about, like, for a few years of his life up until he graduated from high school, she had to do the same. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was able to be up close and personal with him and be able to see him on the football field when they played a big game. He throwing me on his shoulders, walking from the stadium all the way back to the school as a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's crazy. I could just hear the nostalgia in your voice when you say it. Like you think I'm picturing that. Like you can't let go of the memories and those and I feel you those are I do agree that like because in a sense what you like those are the things that help keep driving you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right. Right.
Like when you had to go back and reset, and then when you was at the football game with Unc, and then when the other time when you was at the what's the name, and when you had to you put your last $50 on the studio session, like you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
You got
Right,
ten
bro.
dollars for whatever, drinks, some food. You ain't even got, you know what I mean? You just putting it together, like
Bro, being that you just it's crazy to see you bringing stuff up in my head. Like I just tried to research my 5 mixtapes I dropped on Spring Rilla, bro. You know they done took the whole site down.
yeah, they changed to what is it? They changed it to something else, but it's not even. Yeah, they what's the name did too? Live mixtapes and that did that Piff leave? No, I think that Piff's still around.
Bro, like I had and we
So
I'm
you
gonna be
lost all
honest.
that?
Like I didn't like, bro. It was just there. I never thought to go
Damn,
back and re-download the mixtapes or nothing, bro. Like
damn,
the mixtape I did to dedicate to my people and shit was up there. Now
damn.
I still got a few of the songs, but it'll never be in the order. I
Like
never
yeah,
be
the
able
whole
to.
project, not the
Right,
whole yeah.
right. So
Damn.
like
Yeah, they
it's
I don't know. I never got on Spinrilla. I was only on that Piff, and I didn't even get on. Oh, I am on live mixtapes, but I'm featured on some shit on live mixtapes. But yeah,
and same
Spinrilla.
here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Dat Pill featured, live mixtape featured.
I mean,
Um,
look at that though. Speaking of that, that's the right there. If you we've been in it, so that's literally a change in technology because at one time, all right, like boom. Remember at one time, okay, I'm gonna fast forward and then we can go back. All right, when I remember when I first came home, the thing was niggas to shoot a video and upload it on somebody else's channel.
yep.
Whether it's World Star or the video director who has told me. But before that, the thing was drop your mixtape on live mixtapes on Dat Piff. You can buy sponsorships, Spinrilla.
World Star with World out here. World Star was like if you wanted your junk to pop, like you had to get you a World Star plate man out here. Like
They
they
was
was
charging like 7 racks or some wild shit.
they
Unless you got a
was bro,
plug.
cause they knew it right, right. Unless you had a plug. I didn't never have a plug, but my man who was on shit had his plug charged him like 750.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know what
remember
I'm saying?
I went to World Star Hip Hop one day and it was like inquiries. This had to be 2011, and I was like, all right, let's see. That shit said like 5 racks. I'm like, what? And this was before the dude Q who used to own World Star passed away. He was still
Mm,
living, so I was like, that's crazy. I mean, but what I was saying was, and that wasn't that long ago. So look how fast that the technology changed with the industry, with the like that used to be the shit. Put your shit is on spin really, your shit is on da da da. Like now it's I
I
mean,
mean,
what is it now? Like,
I mean,
is it just the
honestly, bro,
DSPs?
I honestly, bro, like if if you're not a part of the machine, you know, you pretty much gotta get it how you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, cause for the most part, like the machine, they keep what they want in rotation. They keep what they want, at the top of the algorithms and things of that nature.
Payola. It's all payola.
Right, right, for the most part. But at the
Hmm.
same time, is it? Because like I could go pay for an ad too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
I ain't gonna say
like
it's 100% payola, but it's definitely payola all through this shit from the
right, right,
Spotify
right. No,
placements
no, no. I
to
get it. I
yeah
get it.
to
A hundred.
paying the nigga to actually paying a nigga to
Bro,
you
I've
know how
been
that go.
there. I've been there, bro. I'm telling you, like when I dropped these last couple of singles I just dropped, bro. When I would walk in little venues and spots that I would be with my people in, I would walk up to the DJ. "Hey, what's good, bro? When they hardly nobody in there. You feel me? Hey,
Right.
look, hey, shit, I got 20, I got 40 for you, bro. Hey, drop these songs. Drop one of
Right.
these songs. Just one of them.
And
I
I ain't
had
saying
one.
that niggas have to lead with that, but I'm saying that that's just the game. It's like it's anything. It's like if you it's any business. Like, but you do have rare like I got my first shit played for free on the radio, but that was because I was working at Little Caesars. We was hustling so motherfucking hard. I was working at Little Caesars. I was selling weed out the Little Caesars. Man, this Little Caesars was so ghetto. One nigga had a gun. One nigga had work. Like we was running the shit. It was like a gay nigga from New York, the Spanish
Yeah.
nigga. He used to, he can't do nothing with us anyway. So he tried to keep us at. Look, I'm passing out flyers out the drive-through window with me and my nigga shit. And one day it was the radio programmer. And he was like, this y'all shit? I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's me and my niggas. I'm talking about it was so basic. It was like we made it on paint, or it was just it's tacky as fuck. But he was like, all right. I passed for. He said I'm gonna come through tomorrow. He said just give me. He said I can. He said I'll fuck with the DJ. His name. Shout out Lonnie B. DJ Lonnie B. He the one who really like broke Jay-Z and Virginia and Biggie and all. He was in the One More Chance video. He's heavy. Is he heavy hitters? He's one of them. But
Got you.
yeah. So the nigga came back the next day, bro, and he said give me a sausage pizza and give me the CD. Tomorrow I'm gonna come back through. He was like an old white dude in the '88 Cutlass. He did
Yes,
not look
sir.
like no red bro. Why I gave this nigga? He came back the next day. I was ready. Gave him the shit. Nigga Lonnie B called me like the next Sunday, like from a private number, like, yo, let me speak to IQ. I'm like, yo, this me. You know what I'm saying? He like, hey, yeah, I got your song. I'm like, what? He putting it in on the, I guess the thing they fill in, like, who the producer?
Yeah.
I didn't got this shit off of SoundClick. I don't even know. Come to find
Yeah.
out, the producer was from Richmond, which was crazy because I never knew that. And he
Yeah.
wasn't even, you know what I mean? But the early days of the grind is just something special, man. Like, that's when you really gonna tell who really want this shit.
Right, bro. I'm talking about, bro. When I said I got bit by the bug early. When I got to high school, bro, from my freshman year to my senior year, I took music.
Me
Like
too. Me too. I play percussion.
Like when I say my music teacher was like she was like a mom, like home from home, like that second home mom, bro. She was
Right.
like my school mom, bro. Like she took me on my first trip my freshman year to New York.
Mm.
I actually met Busta Rhymes. Well, I didn't introduce
Right.
myself because it was a bunch of people just surround,
Right.
and I'm a teenager at the time, but this is when the Big Bang, he was dropping the Big Bang
I
album,
remember
and
that album.
and they
Yes.
was on, like, they had the tour bus back, they was traveling
That
on
was the
tour bus.
Touch It, Ring It. That was that album.
Bruh, my boy pulled over at the little bodega to get him some DVDs, you heard me? And when
Throwback.
it like everybody just started surrounding them, and you know how they get when people see a celebrity.
I know,
He
yeah.
at that
Yeah.
point he was kind of, I could tell he was low key irritated. He was like, "Yo, can I get to what I'm trying to get to?" Type shit. He showed him a little love, but for the most part, he was ready to try to get to where he was trying to get to and be a pop.
Right. And that was out in New York?
That was in New York. Yep.
Yeah,
That
New
was
York.
that.
See, niggas don't understand coming from like Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, like that's the big city to us.
Yes.
It took me a while. Like I didn't move to LA till I didn't came home from prison. But back when I was growing up, it's like New York was our LA. It was like if you go to New York, nigga, it's lit. They
Bro.
got clothes, they got everything. The music.
Before before we got off the bus, we had, the teacher gave us a whole rundown on what to do, what not to do. We stay together. Everywhere we go, we gonna go together. I'm talking about, bro. We went up in this, like, it looked like a whole, like, sub apartment division, but you walk in, every spot you walk into is a different store, bro. And hey, it's you ain't even got, you don't even pay taxes, bro. I had, back then Mondu sent me with a couple hundred, bro. I came back with a couple G-Unit tank tops.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That type vibe, couple pair of jeans for the low,
I was getting the throwbacks. And the white tees and the dunks and shit. The mid Air Force Ones and shit. What I bought from that bitch? The Peyton Manning Colts jersey with the royal blue. Man, I was killing them in school,
I
nigga.
look, I back then I ain't gonna hold you. I was a big Marshall Faulk. I was a big Nelly fan, but I was a
Yeah.
big Marshall Faulk fan because I played running back at the time.
I was gonna ask you
Um,
that too. I could tell you. I was gonna say, I know you played running back. I swear to
I
God.
I I started off as a running back, bro. But uh, when I hit puberty, I slimmed down a little bit and I got a little bit faster than what I was. So my freshman year, the JV coach made me a wide receiver.
Okay.
Like, so I had to transition from running back to receiver. So that was, it took me a whole year to kind of actually learn the position, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, my freshman year, JV, I was trash. But when they moved me up to varsity at the end of the JV season, I never looked back. Like,
So
and
look, so you
I
just brought me back because then when Marshall fought towards I don't know what happened with him, but wasn't he playing with Kurt Warner?
yes, sir. They won a
That's
Super Bowl. They won a Super Bowl together.
okay. So So what you was about to say about Marshall Falk? Because you took me back to that time. That was when I was in the league. That was a time right there.
No, you had said something about rocking the jersey. You rocking the
Oh,
Peyton
that
Manning
was your
jersey.
jersey of choice.
I had the Marshall Falk joint. I had the St. Louis Marshall Falk Rams jersey with the St. Louis Rams chain with the Nelly. I was a Nelly fan at the
Right,
time. I had the little fake Nelly #1 chain at 13.
right.
Like just I thought
I
I
had
was
the fake
the fake
cash
Jacob.
money and I had the fake cash money and I had the fake DJ Clue, like a question mark or some shit.
Yeah, I know what you
I didn't
talking
even know
about.
it was plated. You know what I mean? I'm thinking I'm
Mm-hmm.
shitting though. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah. Niggas like,
No,
man, that shit ain't even. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I got the braids too, the match the chain, the question mark braids, nigga.
bruh,
Yeah.
at that time, bruh, I was just enjoying being a teenager, bro. Like,
Yeah, for
you
sure,
know,
for
I'm
sure.
like just I was like, that whole fake it till you make it type thing situation. Like we kids at that point, like, for me, so now I could take it back to the point where I was recording on the computer
Ooh,
on the
ooh.
record, right? We would do like 10 songs, bro, of that, put it on the CD, and then take pictures on the Polaroid, get the Polaroids down, filmed up or whatever, cut the pictures out, put them in the case,
In the
and throw the
CD.
CD in the case.
Yeah, me
Like
too.
I'm talking about
Real
just
hustle. That's
bro,
the real hustle there. So
just
look, hold on. I want to
inspired.
ask you a question too. Somebody had a question for you. Kodak. Hold on. What did he say? I seen you, Kodak. He was saying. He said how old? He said how old was he when he first started writing? I guess how old were you when he first started writing?
Uh, seriously, like 12, 13. Middle school, 8th grade, getting ready to go to high school is when that era when grinding just came out and the beating on the desk and stuff had just started becoming popular. So I would freestyle in the classes when a freestyle battle would jump off, not being no good, you feel me? But just shooting up jump shots, you feel me?
Right, right.
And
Working in the
then
gym.
right, exactly. And then I just whenever somebody got each year, like when I got to high school, motherfuckers that actually was considering themselves as artists and rappers that's already in high school. Like I'm telling them I'm rapping, they looking at me laughing. At that time I'm probably like what 5'6", and you know what I'm saying, 125 pounds, you know what I'm saying?
Type
So they
shit.
looking at me like you ain't rapping, you playing football. You feel me? But I never let them waver. They start doing little freestyles on the bus. I'm jumping in it. Like you start freestyling at me, I'm freestyling back.
Right.
Whether it's hot or trash or not. Like I'm just shooting up jump shot. Because ultimately my main like I said, I've always been a writer. Like just early. Like so it started at like 13 when I actually started writing. And I actually would type on the computer my lyrics after I wrote them out. That was my way of trying to clean up my verses at that time.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? That type shit. But yeah, bro, I like just a writer, bro. I feel like my penmanship with the time, bro. And I got songs. Speaking of, I got songs that I've written for the upcoming project that I'm not gonna be able to put on the upcoming project because they're not 100% ready.
So look, let me ask you this, because like you had mentioned earlier when you said when you first started writing, when you just like really falling in love with the music, the art. He's like, nigga, I was just shout out my nigga Swiggle when I was just interviewing Swiggle the other day. I just was telling him that like you used to write other people verses, how they rap, like the Hot Boys. That's what I remember that one for me. It was they had some fucking song out. It's Hot, What You Need, We on Fire, one of them motherfucking songs. But so when did you? Let me say this. And by me doing that, it was like I didn't really have my own style. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm just
Right.
mimicking. I'm
Right.
mimicking at this point. So,
Right.
but I
Right.
am learning. I'm teaching myself. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
don't know. I don't quite know. I'm prepping myself. So one day it just hit me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I think it's around like Cameron time, or I'm writing a J.R. Writer type verse and like type verse. Like they got type
Got
beats,
you.
type verse. So look,
Got
and I was
you.
like, hold on, bro. I can't be copying. I gotta. So then I was like, I need to have my own style. So that's when I began my journey of my own style to pay 16, 17, like 16, 17. But so when was it for you? Like when did you was like, all right, let me cook my own gumbo up
So
real quick.
uh
Like
when
about around what time period?
when the name chose me, TuReal,
Okay.
about 2009.
Oh nine. I
Like
would say oh
yeah,
nine.
yeah. When that's the same year I got the name. I copyrighted it. Um,
You
yeah,
on your
like
business, on that business. You on business.
right.
Y'all heard what he said now.
Right. Yeah, I'm BMI registered. You know what I'm saying? I just got a little small royalty check in from my little streams or whatever that's been coming through or whatever. I appreciate I appreciate people who still do listen to my music though, even though is a lot of people who haven't even tapped in with me yet. I tell people around me that that try to put doubt in me. Um the masses hasn't heard me yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the people who I've touched live when I hit the stage, or somebody, even if I've shown someone a video of things, like I created content for the job I work for. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
sent you that, you played it on your live music
Yeah, I
stream
seen
one
it. I
night.
seen it. Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
it. I
you know what
remember
I'm
it.
saying? So like anyway, and that was purposely done to diversify my portfolio,
Right.
to allow people to know and understand. Like I ain't just writing for me from an artist standpoint. For the most part, if a company or something need a jingle rope, shit,
I
they
mean,
pay
look,
too.
Pusha T did McDonald's.
Right,
Back
exactly,
before we ever knew
exactly.
who the fuck he was. Like, yo, nigga,
So
I lived in the beach when motherfucking grinding came out. And I remember I lived in the beach. I did middle school in the beach. And I always used to hear the clips, like they'll be playing all this shit. This before grinding went nationwide. It was only in the beach in Norfolk. And I thought it was like a bunch of Asian guys. Like, cause they voices, I swear to God, I don't know. I was a kid. I don't know. I just was like, these some dope ass Chinese niggas right here. Like, because they voice, but you know they
no,
had, but for real,
no,
not, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then when I
no,
seen
cause
them,
no, you not lying, bro. Cause back then, that's when you would hear artists before you can see them.
see them, yeah, I'm like,
Like
these some Asian niggas or something. I'm like, they
right,
hard
right.
though. And then I see them, it's some niggas that look just like me, and they from VA, and that's before we even. Oh, that's the nigga that made the Noriega what beat. Oh, who the fuck is for real? Oh, he worked for Teddy. He worked with Teddy Rock. Then you start doing your research and shit,
Right, like not
like
knowing
really in the
that.
culture. Like I really be
Right,
into the culture. Like
right, bro. You like, bro. You from like you, you were a part of that DNA that's been in there. You feel me?
right, right.
You a part like it's no accident how you said you decided to do this a couple years ago. You know, I be tapped in, so I
Yeah,
be
no, you my
watching
nigga.
you.
Yeah, we be tapped
Yeah,
in. Yeah.
so it's no accident when you decided to start to do this a couple years ago, take advantage of the opportunity that was given to you. You
I
know,
was
look,
denying it at first. My nigga kept when I came home from prison. My nigga was like, "Man, you know what your ass should do? You know?" He's showing me like, "Nigga," I'm like, "Niggas be on." I'm like, "Niggas make money from YouTube." Like he's like, "Yeah, you can do." And I was like denying it. Like, man, I'm like, niggas might. I was thinking about like, and see, that's sometimes you can't. That's why you can't give too much of a fuck anyway. Success is the goal. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
You let your steps take you where it take you. But I was like, man, they might like I feel like it was gonna discredit my music or something. Nigga, like, bro, no, bro, you if you nice, you nice. He's like, bro, you can do da da da. But so I didn't really do it, and then it just happened. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. But that's just me paying attention to the market and what's going on
Like
too.
I'm be like that's what I'm be honest with you. Like uh, it's been I've been tapped in with you what almost a year now going
Yeah,
on, like
yes, sir.
just interacting on your live stream. I've been following the every time you tap in with the Young Thug tribe. I'm tapped
Yeah,
in
yeah, we,
too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, bro, like I'm gonna be honest with you, like just seeing you have the courage to step outside of being a quote unquote just an artist, bro, and decide to move forward and diversify your portfolio and show that it ain't just about the music, but it's about it's you know what I'm saying? You got
right,
purpose. You moving in purpose, bro. And
right,
as long as you continue to move in your purpose and what you striving for as far as your success, bro, it's gonna all of course, you're gonna have your haters. Of course, you're gonna, You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's gonna come
but
with it. That's gonna come with it.
right. But for the most part, bro, like you build that foundation of your core people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And for the most part, that's what I tell people. Like I'm working on building that foundation of the core people that really understand. Like if you listen to a TuReal song, I'm a reality based rapper. I don't rap about nothing that I ain't done, seen, been through, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't hear
Hmm.
me say something about something and I ain't do it, I was in the midst of it and I seen it happen. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
for
That's
the
facts. So
so
look,
for
okay, look. I like how you say that you reality based. So look, all right, we go to the booth. Is a two real session. What's the recording process? Well, like I know some niggas, like I tell you, I'll open up first. So what I do, it really go a couple ways with me nowadays. At first, I used to go in there and just want to get to work. But once I worked hard and got a little bit more leisure to where I don't got to pay for certain sessions, or I can just, certain things I'm affiliated with or whatever. Now I go in there sometime. I say 50% of the time I go in there and I play some shit. Like I tell the engineer, hey, play I don't know, or just bring this up. And then
yeah,
I'll roll my shit up and I'll take like a little, cause now that I'm having a little leisure, so I can take like a little 15-minute, 20-minute
right.
warm up. But or sometimes though I come in there and I'll be like, play a beat, play some beat. I just get straight to play some beats. Or if it's a special song to me, or what I'm okay, let me explain special. Like a very usually it's personal. Usually it's a vulnerable song. Usually it's something that's, I mean, I put effort into but I'll come in there prepared for the most part.
Yeah,
How
right.
we go on one of your sessions? How you get in there? How you approach the
Um,
session, the recording process?
okay, so for the most part, I don't book a session if I ain't got nothing to record. So
Okay.
I'm all like I done already wrote my songs. I done already ran through them like before I even got to the studio, like just to myself, how I want to do this, how I want to do that. When I get there, by the time I get behind the mic, all I'm doing is laying my vocals and then I'm touching those up at that point. Um, for the most part. But I mean, however it need to be done. If the vibe, let's go in there and just listen to the song, write something down. I done wrote some of my best verses on the spot, and that's facts.
Yeah,
I can
me too.
I can I got a few songs that I'm featured on where we just in the studio, like you know what I'm saying. I created a whole tape on SoundCloud called the Bait Tape. Me and the other guy Murph that I was partner. He was co-CEO of the CRG music label,
Yeah,
and
I want to ask you about that too. I want to ask you about CLG.
yeah, so he was co-CEO of the CRG music label. So from day one when me and him got in the studio, we clicked. Like no matter whether he had some and I was working on some or I was working on some and he ain't had nothing, he heard something he liked of mine, he wanted to get on. However it go, like we just clicked. So I came up with the idea to drop a mixtape called a Vape Tape because I knew I was getting ready to drop my Self Motivate out EP.
Yeah.
So I dropped the Self Motivate. Before I dropped the Self Motivate EP, I dropped the Vape Tape. So me and him together collectively done the Vape Tape. It was like what? It's probably like 6, 7 songs of Jacking for Beats on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Um,
It's
yeah,
still up now on SoundCloud.
it's still up right now.
Or
You
just
can
type
go.
in Too Real or something and it'll pop up.
Yep. If you type in TuReal, the Vape Tape should pop up. That's
And
that's
it's
the
it's
late.
exclusively on SoundCloud.
Yep,
Okay.
exclusively on
I'm gonna hear
SoundCloud.
that.
That's the only way. That's the only place you can hear it outside of the videos that we shot for.
Right. Okay, cool. I'm gonna tap
Yeah,
in.
we shot Stepchild. We did a middle child
Oh
freestyle.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that
I
was
call
fire. Yeah.
I call it Stepchild.
Yeah.
Because I'm a stepchild. I became a stepchild at some point. Um, and then we dropped the Belly song. It was the Little Baby freestyle, but we had the Belly in it. We created. I'm talking about all this happened on the spot, bro. Where we just sitting in the studio. We done already wrote the verses, but we ain't got no hook. So
Right.
we just sitting there listening to the verses without the hook, without no hook in place of it. And my man's from Jersey, Eastwick, Jersey, he was sitting in the studio with us at the time. He was like, and he had just woke up, bro. Like it's a long night in the studio. Done took a
Yeah,
nap,
niggas be
woke up.
falling asleep, waking up, and yeah.
He listened to it. He like, bruh, y'all should put a movie. Y'all should put like a dope movie scene. At first, we started off like the first idea. It started like Mafia, Godfather, but I was like, that ain't all the way
Right,
me. That ain't all
right,
the way
right,
me.
right.
Belly. I was like I grew up on it. Like
Yeah,
there's
that's more. You're more in tune with that. That's more. Yeah.
not not to mention DMX was one of the artists that I actually reached out to, and at some point he reached back, and he was getting ready to give me an opportunity, man, and I let the people I let the people around me put doubt in my mind to the point where it never happened because of course, what I'm saying, it's
Right.
untimely demise. But long live X, man.
Yeah,
I
DMX. Listen, nigga. DMX was my favorite rapper at one time, nigga. I named
same
this
here.
nigga. Look, one of my old rap names was S Dog, nigga.
Yes, sir.
That sounds like an old Compton gangbanger, S Dog. But I was on some DMX, like nigga. But that was before I found the style. But so all right, boom. Look, C2G, right? Or the CRG.
It's CRG.
So what's the status of CRG?
Okay, so for the most part, man, I've been removed from CRG for almost 2 years now.
Okay, because I was
Uh
looking at I only say that because not to cut you off, let's go, but I was when I really was paying attention today and yesterday, I kept seeing that. I'm like, oh shit. So that's the label, or I didn't know, you know what I mean, or like,
yeah, so okay, so Faded Visions Productions, FVP, is my DSP company.
okay,
Like I started that. After the okay, so I'm gonna start you on the timeline. So after the old boy situation, they offered me like they came back with a contract written up.
okay,
And when I sent the contract off, when it was sent back, the message that it was sent back with, I didn't necessarily agree with it. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I feel like in my mind, I became a free agent. You know what I mean?
right,
So, so before I decided to make any other moves, being that again, like my homie, he gone, he the one who told me to go all the way with this shit. I said, you know what? Before I do anything else, let me start my own DSP company so I can distribute my own music and build my own brand and my own company, right?
right,
Okay, so I do that. I start my own company after the whole old boy situation is came and went. Um, and in the process of starting my own company, the guy who owns CRG Music, he would be at certain shows that I was booked for. He would he would we would how you do when you sitting waiting to perform. You politicking with people in the room in the area. If they done signed up or if they on the ticket at night, you stand
networking, just basic
right
networking, yeah,
networking. And that's how it started. You know what I'm saying? Like just seeing them, like seeing frequently at shows and of that nature. I'm like, okay, so he must be serious about his business. So
hmm
he told me he on CRG Music and whatnot. So I said, well, shit. Uh, for the most part, I'm doing my own thing. Where he was like, where over here you got a couple incentives, and I was like, well, you know what? Before we even go there, I'm gonna come pay myself. I'm gonna pay for studio time at your home base, and we'll go from there. Let me see if I like the vibe, and if we can, if it's a vibe, then we can partner.
right.
So that's how that happened. I paid for studio. I paid for like 2 or 3 studio sessions. Um, got my music back. I was impressed with the quality. I was impressed with just how he moved at the time. Just of course, when you first meet anybody, for the most part, they're gonna present the best version of themselves. You feel me?
Right, right,
So, that's what I got. I got the CRG Music, the label, I got the studio where, if you partner here, as long and the deal was as long as I drop music under the label, I'm good on studio time.
on
You know what I'm
studios, yeah,
saying?
that's the deal, that's the deal,
Right.
yeah,
So I at that point I went in Tupac mode. Like once I just made the decision, decide to partner up, that's where the vape tape come from.
Right.
That's what me being able to drop self motivate and then drop a double project called Before My Time and Ahead of My Time, right? A year after that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So for the most part, like I went in there and when I dropped self motivate under CRG music, that
Right.
was that was my first, my first gift
Offer.
or my first payment to the studio time.
Right.
And then I would still drop singles under my brand.
Right. 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 Right.
Like
Right.
I would drop singles under my DSP.
You
I would
really
drop
working
it.
double as hard for real. For real. You know
Right.
what
That's
I'm
why I
saying?
said I went in Tupac mode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for the most part, it was I was impressed at the time about how the camaraderie was amongst the core people that was like I said, me and the co-founder of CRG, you know what I'm saying? We clicked, you know what I'm saying? So for the most part, like it was after them first couple sessions, it was a no-brainer for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like I knew this is why I was gonna be able to get the most work done. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Um, but again, like just from since 2009 till now, just no matter who I partner with or decide to link up with, I've always just and for the most part, a lot of people have told me along the way, my company always get overshadowed once I partner with people.
Mm-hmm.
So once this last separation from the partnership I had with CRG, I
Why did y'all dissolve? Why did y'all dissolve it? Like, why
uh it was a lot of
like the
this is
main thing? What was the main thing? Don't you? Cause I'm pretty sure it was a build up.
it was a lot, bro. Okay, so I'm be honest. One of the things that kind of tipped the hat over for me was okay. So he paid to get booked to be open for Cash Key at a show.
I
Uh,
ran into him in LA on Melrose randomly, like for that
he's
dude with the tattoos, the white dude. I
yes.
fuck
When
with him.
I
Yeah.
say he salute Cash Key, when I say he
Yeah.
a real one, he a real one. Like I'm not booked for the show. The label owner is booked for the show.
Right.
Okay, but of course I have songs with the label owner. He has a 15-minute set. So out his 15-minute set, he asked me, would I mind? Why not?
Right. Right. Right.
So long story short, it was a success. So much of a success. Afterwards, we get off stage. We go outside. As we outside, just talking to the people outside, we get called back inside. So we get called back inside. Caskey pulled me to the side, and he was like, "Yo, TuReal, you definitely TuReal, man." He was like, "You keep going." He was like, "I definitely like the way you curated yourself throughout the show." Like just because the guy who opened before the label owner was one of the artists under his label.
Right. Right. Yeah. I kind of got the. I was like, yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
I kind of yeah.
So the other artist that opened, which his name is Infamous, I dropped the single Let's Talk About It featuring him. So he opened the show. And of course, me being who I am, just a team player, I'm up there with him. I'm making sure I got his phone. I got my phone too. I'm recording both files. I got his joint, making sure he get his
His
content. I got
footage and
me
shit.
for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Because at this point, like, this is a good opportunity. Like we performing in front of Cascade crowd. At this point,
Right.
in my
Right.
mind, it's a crossover crowd to me.
Right.
And this live, my live is still up on my Instagram, by the way. Y'all can follow me at TuReal, the number 2 underscore the number 5 IVE. And if just scroll down my timeline, man, it's just my receipts of just been doing this for over 10 years. Like I actually was going live and doing all this before it was cool to do all of that. Not even knowing that I could get paid from it, but just trying to just making sure I document
Right.
the work that I put in. So when I scroll up on my Instagram and my algorithm get to them people that say, uh artists like, well, if you ain't in South by Southwest, you ain't no artist. Like that,
You been down there yet?
I haven't, bro.
I need to go down there. I ain't been yet
I
neither.
like it's something that is on the to-do list for me for the most part.
I went to Coachella
Um,
one time. You know, Coachella really ain't. I want to go to some hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? Coachella is cool, but it's like that's a party. That's not even really. You know what I mean? It's not really a
right.
heavy networking type thing. But so look, no, I wanted to ask you this. So I was listening because you were just talking about self motivate too. So I was listening to self motivate today, and I noticed it was just one line you said. You was like, "I'm so focused, like I'm so focused, I'm focused." Like,
Yeah.
right. So, and if that go over anybody's head, y'all need to focus up. It's not even a bar. It's like it's a bar, but it's like a. I don't even. I shouldn't have to explain this. But he said he's so focused that he's focused. So what's some
Like
shit that how you stay so focused? 'Cause I believe in focus. I think focus really is, man. Once I really focused up, I thought I was focused one time, and I'm still trying to get more focused too. Don't get it fucked up. I'm
same
still
here,
trying to get
same
more. I'm
here.
still human, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes us who we are. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes us God's children. You feel me?
Right.
He like, he made us. So we his human beings, you feel me, ultimately. So we still gonna make mistakes. We still not gonna get everything right along the way. But as
Mm-hmm.
long as you know you aligned with the purpose that he got you on, and every time that you strike that match, that fire come to it, you know you on the right track. Like and when you know you're not, or when you know you're somewhere you don't supposed to be, or doing something you don't supposed to be doing, is when something happens and your faith is being questioned. That's what when something at this point in my life, when something bad happens, in my mind, that's the way of God testing my faith.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what it is, no matter whether it's big or small.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because for the most part, I know he the one who got me on this journey, on this path. you
Right.
know, and 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 I ain't no, and I was told I was gonna be a preacher by a preacher, but I'm not no preacher. I just feel like I
I
just feel
heard
like
people say that before. I was just watching something the other day. Somebody said that. I've been hearing a lot of people say that. That people said they was gonna
yeah,
be a preacher or something like that. Like I've heard that a few times.
yeah. My mama, she made sure we went to church every Sunday growing up, and that was one of the things that was said to me when I was called upon to come to the front, and you know, the preacher
You've
had
been
said to
comfortable with
me.
like your vocal, being a speaker. You've been comfortable.
Right, right, right. Not only that, not only just being a speaker, bro, but just being so confident in who I am, and inspiring people to be the best version of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to be what they want you to be. That's why
Mm-hmm.
that's why that's why I make it my business to be the best version of me, because like just because you look at me and you may think something, you got to have a conversation with me before you actually know the person.
You know what I tell them? I say I just look like this. Nigga, trust me. I'm nigga. You got to get up early to fuck with me. You
Yes,
got it.
sir.
You ain't got to be clever. So, cause I'm clever. Yeah, I'm witty. Yeah. So yeah, we just look like this, man. Don't get it. You know. And look. So I was thinking this earlier too on some random shit. You said something earlier. Like I didn't even write this shit down, but you was like, I thought you was going somewhere because when I was like, you was like, yeah, coming up in North Cat, got now small town, and you had said something about the South. I started thinking like, well, he about to say some shit like some racism shit, which I know you probably experienced, but then I started thinking to myself, I don't think I've ever had nobody call me a nigga, but I've heard shit like, you know what I'm saying? But no, I know it happens. I see it on camera all the time. People be the Karens and shit. Have you ever dealt with any kind of shit like that? Being
Uh,
from the NC?
okay, so of course, coming up, you know what I'm saying, as a young teen or whatever, you deal with, you pretty much you grew up around different people. Like you grew up around the trailer park people, the people who live in the trailer park. It ain't just us who live in there. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So you got you got the Migos, and shout out to the Migos, because I got a couple Migos I rock
I
with,
fuck
you
with the
feel me?
Migos. Yeah, I fuck with the
But
Migos.
I've dealt with that from likes of people like them. I've also, of course, you deal with stereotypes. Like I done been pulled over numerous times with the police under the assumption that he got him one, not
Mm-hmm.
knowing that not knowing that he don't. Like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like I said, like I graduated from high school and went to college. I wasn't dumb. You
Right.
know, I I play dumb, but I ain't dumb.
There you go. You play dumb to catch a dummy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, yeah, man, of course, you deal with that. But shit, at this point, that's part of life, bro. Like
Right.
I don't think that's going nowhere. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about I get up and go punch a clock every day for the man. So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like it's sprinkled in there throughout every day to let you know that as long as you under this tutelage, under this program, you gonna be exactly what we want you to be. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So that's why I'm always like whenever I get a chance to get on your live or whenever I get a chance to look at a video of yours, bro, I do that because like
Appreciate that, man.
I'm in awe. Like I'm like again, bro, you have been another inspiration to me. Like the
I be telling niggas, bro, like it's me. I'm just like y'all, bro. It's no special sauce. You know what I'm saying? It's like grind. Yeah, you do gotta hit a couple. Cause you gotta get a couple alleys, but in order to get the alleys, you gotta you gotta be in the game, shooting, running around, trying to get free, you know what I
and
mean?
and I'm be honest, bro, like
That's everything though. That's everything.
and 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 you are absolutely right, bro. Because when I was in a position to be able to do that, which I sacrificed a lot in doing that. But when I was in the position to be able to do that, I did that, and I seen those exact same results. Like I said, me and the guy I had partnered with who ended up getting the old boys deal. We ended up winning a Mir I Am showcase with K97.5, where she got the whole Carolina Waves movement, where she started up for independent artists.
Hmm.
I kind of jumped on her scene. I started jumping on her scene early, and everybody in the Raleigh market, in the Durham market, in the Greensboro market, Charlotte area, like just trying to hit the whole North Carolina to sprinkle a little bit of TuReal everywhere. You know what I
Right,
mean? For the most part. But once we won that kind of took things to another level to, like you said, that snowball effect of just
right,
at that point, I felt like if I was to slow down, then shit wasn't gonna be what it was at that time. So that's why I was all gas, no brakes with it at that time, and that's why we was ended up getting the interview on K97 and the song, whatever played on K97. Like, but just consistency, bro. Uh, for me, man, I don't make excuses. Um, I just, I think a lot of this is about timing as well, especially when it comes to the music side of it. And I've been feeling more optimistic than ever about my time coming. You know what I mean? Like just the music shift, like the
right,
shift in the culture, like just people wanted something different other than that what they've been currently getting for the past 10, 15 years.
right,
You know what I mean? And for the most part, like I said, I'm a reality based rapper. So I don't talk about nothing that I don't feel like the next man can relate to. Again, and I'm still in it every day. Like as far as like in the system of working every day, collecting a check from somebody else. You know what I mean? Uh and I heard Charleston White say something the other day that kind of stuck with me too. He was like, he was like, because the question was asked to him, what do you think it'd be best for young black Americans, like African American men, like to be doing right now? What'd be best for them? And he said, shit, working, get a job. He said either, and he said, shit, even this. He said, even being on the internet. Like we gotta be slaves to it. They still get, in a sense, they still getting over on us because they're not
right.
giving us our full worth.
Okay,
You know what I
look, let me
mean?
ask you this. I meant to ask you this earlier too. I'm glad you said that because I just seen the clip. Damn, I didn't even get a chance. I was gonna react to it, but they're fighting for. I seen a female. and she was the head of some musical entity, but they was on. It was like a news clip, because Spotify only paying niggas a third of a cent. You know what I'm saying? And a couple other, you know how it is. So I just seen this shit yesterday. It just came out today, but I guess it happened yesterday. They fighting for to get that, because you got to think about it, bro. Like, and I'm leading to a question, but I always tell people this too. Like, nigga, everything costs, bro. Like, even the
Right,
food you get at the studio, or the backwoods, or the studio session. If you
right,
got to Uber somebody here, if you got the gas, of the clothes you might got to throw on, you might got to buy some new shit because presentation, and you gonna be on footage, and all that shit is an investment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
so how you feel? And it's like, so look, boom. All right, let's say one session with all that type of shit is fucking $200 or something. Let's just say that. Oh, total food, session price, everything a nigga bought, gas, everything. So, but it'll take. What she said on the clip? She said some shit like it'll take 800,000 fucking streams to make fucking 5 racks or
bro,
some wild act.
bro,
Like she was like, most
bro.
people is never going to make that, or not
Bro,
immediately going to make that. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that? Like, do you think they fucking us over ultimately? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
like,
that's some shit. We need to stand for that shit, bro. Everybody got to
I
stand together though.
I seen is a couple things that I seen, bro. So I seen Snoop speak on it.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
seen that too. I seen that
he
too.
Snoop spoke on it. He was like, it makes no sense. Like, and he broke it down from his era when we sold 1 million records or over 1 million records. For the most part, I know I'd have made $1 million. He said, like, but I get over 1 million streams and it ain't even close to that. He said, something ain't right. Somebody got to tell us
They
what is this metric?
finessing. They are
What is
finessing.
right, right,
It's
right. And
clear as day. They finessing.
that was one of the things Dame Dash was talking about. That's why I subscribe to Dame Dash.
Yeah, I
He
fuck with
just
that.
he just started up American New.
Yeah, I
Um
seen that. I seen it. I seen it.
like and I signed up for the little audition they had in Vegas. They postponed it or whatever, but I still got the messages coming to me for whenever they kick it back off. But just taking advantage of every opportunity to come my way, bro. Of course I had the show earlier this year in January. That was a resident that I had performed at like the last 3-4 months out of the last year leading up into this year. Um they was paying me. And most of the time, well, it started off as like I was like, oh, word. So I paid the first couple of times to be on. And then after the third time for me paying to be on the show, uh, he was just like, bro, he was like, my next show I do, he was like, the next show I do, you ain't got to worry about paying, bro. He said, every time you pay, you show up, whether you have 10 people or 2 people, like you come and you do what you're supposed to do. So for the most part, you know what I mean, like just building up that type of rapport so I can have documented like legally, like my name show up in the system. I done been booked, and I've been booked at this spot before. I actually got booked by Mir I Am first at this spot. But just on a consistent basis, I done it more so recently last year, bro. And just that was the first show I did this year. So after I
So what
did
you
that,
like better? What you like better? Like? What's your favorite place to be? The stage or the studio?
uh,
Because that's always one of them questions right there. Like, which
I'm
one
be
of
honest,
both of them shits? You know what I'm saying?
I it, it I'm be honest with you. Yeah, I can't say a little bit of both, but I'm be honest, bro. Whenever and I've all they I've been labeled a stage killer out here, bro. Like in the surrounding areas. You feel me? Like that's why I get the two real from the 2-5 always lit, always live.
Hmm.
Cause I don't know, like when I started performing and cause when I first started performing at the open mics or whatever, I was coming with my songs and just performing over the songs. I did that my first open mic, and then after I got the information that I needed on, well, no, like you're supposed to perform live. Like when you're doing live performances, you want to do it live. If anything in the background
Man,
shouldn't just
tell them
be
people that's not easy. Breath control, got to you can't be all fucked up. You got to memorize your shit.
all of that comes with work, like, and I do mean work, like, and I don't, when before every show I rehearse,
Mm-hmm.
like before every
Rehearsing
show.
and shit.
Right,
Yeah, like
right. Like no matter, like, you know what I'm saying, no matter what type of stage I hit, because I
right,
want to make sure I'm presenting my best self. I can't be on stage as too real if I'm not giving you the best version of me.
right.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
For the most
what's
part,
your thoughts on Petey Pablo? That's a random
bro,
question.
it's crazy,
He the
bro. Because
first big North Carolina
Peter,
nigga I heard
he
of ever.
came, bro, he used to be around in the city when I was coming. When he blew up, he would come to Henderson. He would
Yeah.
come to Henderson on the hill, and you know what I'm saying, politic or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, Peter Pablo, he definitely put on for the Carolinas. He definitely he gave us that big imprint to go off of for people like J. Cole to kind of
Hold
take the
on, look, hold on.
baton.
All right, hold on. Before you go there, let's just go there. Give me your top five North Carolina artists all time. Top five. Cause y'all got a lot. You got females too. Rhapsody. There's a lot of people. Niggas
Uh,
don't know that. Y'all don't get y'all just due. We
right,
we kind of
right.
like parallel. You know what I'm
They
saying?
like it's like people be forgetting this where Jordan come from.
Get right. Get top five. Give me top five right now.
Um,
Only North
okay,
Carolina
so
though.
got you. Um,
Or
okay,
producers or artists. Producers, artists, rappers, whatever.
okay, so of course, what's my guy name? He teaching now.
I know
Uh,
you're talking about Little
Ninth
Knife Wonder.
Wonder,
Life
Ninth
Wonder, yeah.
Wonder.
He a go.
That's
He
that,
he on the head of the Grammy board. He one of
and
the head
and
niggas.
and this is no particular order because I don't want nobody to come back in the comment like he forgot he should have put this person over this
Right.
person. Um, uh,
Knife Wonder. That's one.
Ninth Wonder. J. Cole. J.
Okay.
Cole for me second because I met J. Cole. I actually met him briefly at a club in Chapel Hill one night. He was getting ready to leave the club, and when I say like genuine A1 dude, bro, he had the big bodyguards, of course, on each side or whatever. But as he leaving the club, I'm on my way to the bar. I didn't even know he was in there until I
Right.
seen him.
Right.
Like, and he trying to slide out.
Right.
And my mom like, oh shit, that's cold. So I
Yeah.
said, yo, and just out of just, yo, what up, Cole? Just out of night reaction. And he came through, hey, what up, my nigga? Dapped me
Right.
up and kept on pushing.
Right.
I said, yo, like it blew my mind, bro, because like in my 19, 20 years, I was in the club Thursday night, Friday night. And so for the most part, like if somebody was coming through like a young little twist from Young Money,
Mm-hmm.
like vibes is different, bro. Like I done seen like Jay. That's why I get him. That's why I said J. Cole second because I done seen other celebrities in that environment and seen how they carry themselves, which is cool to each his own. So but for the most part, like just a genuine dude, bro. He come through, hey yo, what's up, my nigga? Dap me up and kept on pushing. And I tweeted
Who you all right, J. Cole, Knife Wonder.
J. Cole, Ninth Wonder, Peter Pablo, uh,
Pablo.
Small World from DTP.
He from out there?
He's from his okay, so story. So the guy that I end up linking up with for the old boy situation, that's actually his cousin.
Oh.
Um, so once we kind of like once the radio station, like once the song kind of took off, whatever, locally, for that brief moment, he would pop up to like book shows that he would come back and pop up to book shows that we would be at just to, see what the fuss was about. And when another one, bro, just genuine dude, bro, and he the one who gave me the best advice that I could ever that I hold on to this day. He said, if you want to survive Henderson, you got to get out of Henderson.
Well, I
So,
know you was gonna say that.
like he said, if you want to survive Henderson, you got to leave.
Damn.
So, my first journey leaving, I moved to Atlanta during the pandemic. I
Okay.
was out I was out there for 4 months, and that's why I gained the most experience at when I say on the ground. The first week I was out there, I met this manager by the name of Fly Tie. He had his own management company, and out there, bro, you never know who you might meet in them venues, like them showcases and open mics out there, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's always somebody out there looking for the
Well,
next
you know,
big
I
thing.
lived down there for 3 years. I know.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
down
yeah.
there from what was it, 06, 07, oh 07 to 2010, oh 10, yeah. Like middle. So I learned the first thing you said I learned a lot. That's my initial thing. I learned a lot.
Yes, sir.
That's why I
Yes,
first
sir.
seen like fully naked girls in the show. I was just talking about it yesterday with somebody, Magic. I was watching BMF and they had the Magic City. I said, man, that's the first place I ever seen. I mean, the pussy was in my face. I was like, what the fuck? I said, oh, I get it. We down south, nigga.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
100.
it's a different, it's hustle. It's like
It's
down south New
it's
York or something.
it's definitely. And during that time, like when everything else shut down, Atlanta wide open.
Oh they was going crazy.
Like
I was
so,
going psycho down that.
so, so, like I said, yeah, like that first week, man, I linked up with that guy, got up under his management. It was me and two other guys. One of the other guys I was partnered with under the CRG music label, and we just kind of took off up under him for that brief couple of months that we was out there. And of course, uh, when everybody don't want when things don't go the way people want when they have an agenda, they
Mm-hmm.
tend to sabotage things, and I'm not going to speak on who and why, but things were definitely going in the trajectory where we wanted to as far as under this man management and tutelage. And just one person didn't want to see other people winning, bro, and because he wanted to be the only one winning at the
Let me
time.
ask you
So
this. Let me ask you this. I was gonna ask you this earlier. This was something I was personally thinking about myself. Like was it yesterday or some shit? Or did I say it on live or on one of them? Recently I said
and
it, but I
and,
was
and to
like,
be clear, I'm not blaming him for
no, no, yeah, you
not
just speaking
going
the
nowhere.
truth. That's the truth.
Yeah,
I wouldn't think that would be a diss or nothing, or
yeah,
it is what it is. Sound like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
and that's and
it was what it was, really. You know what I mean?
right,
Type
right,
shit.
right. Period.
Um, Damn. So look, because when you say that, you triggered that shit that I was thinking about, and I thought about earlier today too, or earlier in this conversation. I was like, yo, why the fuck do groups? How you feel about groups? I feel like I was just sitting back thinking, and they be breaking up, man.
I was a part of one,
I haven't
like
been
so.
a part of a group in like an actual like one name us, and
Like
since I learned that lesson early, like high school or some shit. But fucking, I was thinking back, like everybody breaks even the Migos, recipe takeoff, but like everybody, nigga, three
uh,
six, no limit, hot boys, uh,
right, 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 and
Fugees, uh,
the the Jackson Five,
Jackson. Like, is it
the
even worth taking that
Temptations.
risk? I like collabing more. Let's just collab.
Right, 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 bro. And for the most part, bro, I being, just being who I am and just living the name as best I can, I end up, I see the best in people.
Right,
So in doing so, sometimes seeing the best in people and them giving me their best is two different things. You know what I mean? And a lot of times people knew what type of spirit I had, what type of guy I was. Like, I'm like you spoke about loyalty on one of the videos I seen earlier. Um, and I got that shit tatted, love and loyalty.
right.
Like, you know what I mean? For the most part, like that's what my mama had me at 15. So
Me
she
too.
she
I
is
got live life loyal. I got live.
right. She instilled that in me early, you feel me? So
Yeah.
I to a fault, I was loyal to uh the wrong people, man. Just loyal to people who didn't
Well, look, I'm gonna
necessarily
tell you this too.
deserve the loyalty.
Not to cut you off. On the contrary, though, I will say this, and let me say this just to put a different dynamic. I remember I was going through that issue years ago, right before I even went to prison. This is like 2010ish. I was dealing with that 11ish, 10ish or something. I felt like I was the only one that was like, all right, so I'm booking the shits, arranging the shits. I might even put the set together. All niggas really got to do is just come participate, and maybe you got to drop the homie off or something. and it was always
Right.
different, you know. So it was always
Right.
different problems. And then I'm selling, we supposed to be selling tickets, and niggas ain't really. It just I felt like so I asked somebody, I asked the homie and shit. Um, and shout out Chi, my nigga Chi. I was like, yo, because he was part of a group with a bunch of different persons. Yeah, they had a battle rapper, they had a trippy rapper. They was called Young Richmond Outcast, and the recipes Mike Easy. They had all different type, but it was like 6 of them. And I was asking him, like, I was like, yo, you a part of a group? Like, I'm not a part of a group that big, but I'm just you. I know that's the person that asked. I'm like, yo, this shit is like a headache, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we you know, the cohesion's there. It's not even about the music or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Right.
he like, and
Is
this what he told me, and just to put a different for people that's watching, just to put a different point of view on it. He was like, well, look, he was like, I know what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? He was like, listen. He's like, I don't know, I can't tell you, you know what I'm saying, what to do or what's law. But he was like, what he said, you gotta look at it like this too. Everybody, if you feel like you the Jordan or you doing everything, you're the versatile, you because you doing everything or whatever. And everybody ain't like some niggas can get the rebound.
right.
Some niggas can get the steal. Some niggas is the sixth man. Some niggas is like the you know what I mean. So when he told me that, I was like, wow. So, but at the same time, from that point on, I was like, I'm not against the group thing. Um, Well, actually, no, I have been part of a group recently, and we broke up. You know what I'm saying? But ironically, that shit gets the most views on Spotify. But fucking, it just is it's a, to me, it's a risky thing,
I'm gonna be honest,
especially when
bro.
y'all cool. Like that's your partner, or
And
it's a
a
risky
hundred,
thing.
you 100% correct, bro.
It's
You
a risky
100%
thing.
correct.
I just
You hundred
don't want to
percent
take.
correct.
I don't want to take those risks anymore, really. Unless we have
It,
a now, if there's a big bag involved and everything is insured and paid for, let's rock. But if it's on some we on the come up shit, or I don't know, bro, or we just
right,
put it
right,
together, like I don't
right,
know.
right, 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 right.
But
And
definitely,
I'm at the same space you in. You know what I mean? Because again, like it ain't even just about the music with me no more. It's about this brand. It's about this logo right here. It's about the brand. It's about TuReal, not the man, but the symbol. You know what I mean? And it's a symbol of faith. It's a symbol of the confidence that's inside you for to push you. And I'm still
right.
living in it, bro. Like I said, bro, you inspire more of the two real in me to kind of get to where I need to be so I can
Lessons, lessons.
you know what I mean? So I can be one of the ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I mean, and like Charleston White said, I mean, either way it go, you're gonna be a slave to something, whether you working a regular job or whether you
right.
working on the internet.
It's pimps and hoes. It's pimps and
Right,
hoes.
right. So for the most
If y'all
part,
never heard what's that song, the Biggie song? The world is filled with pimps. You either a pimp or you hoe. But guess what? One thing about it, somebody got to pay somebody.
right,
The only niggas that's like that, that's not like that, is like the rare, like your Jeff Bezos. But I mean, they still got to pay people to do shit and to take care of permits or whatever the fuck they doing. Building spaceships. One of them went to space. I think Jeff Bezos. Like so, it's really that. It's like everybody. I don't even give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my money. I'm getting ahead. I'm trying to do what I need to do. I
right,
can't. Once you get lost, I feel like once you get lost in your head on certain little shit, it'll shake your hustle. It'll
right.
fucking you got to stay. That's that tunnel vision. That's what I was saying when in self motivated when you said I'm so focused. I'm focused. I'm like
And
hell yeah. I'm that focused, nigga.
bro,
It's nothing but that. Yeah, I'm so focused that I'm focused. Like
bro,
you feel me?
in that moment, in that time, in real time when I wrote that song, uh my back was against the wall. That's how that song came about. I actually got the beat from a friend of the family, per
That
se.
shit not too. I was hearing that shit in the headphones. That shit was boom. Them 808s
And
was
you
kicking them.
and again, you already know you're gonna be on the remix,
Oh
bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah. For sure that. For sure that.
You like
Yeah, for sure that. I'm
I'm
thinking about it
not
today. I'm gonna kill that
I'm
motherfucker.
I my plan, okay, so I got to re-record like 5 more songs for the Enigma project.
Right.
The unreason it's gonna be called Enigma, the Unreasonable Doubt.
Mm.
Um yeah, and I'm gonna drop the remix, I'm gonna drop the self motivate remix as a exclusive bonus track on that jump. It's gonna be a couple. I was just listening.
When you plan on dropping that? Like the whole project?
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, man. I've been sitting on this project for a year and a half now.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this is some of my best work, so I didn't want to rush it
Right.
and just put it out because I wanted to be able to give people like give people the content to go with some of the work that's on the project, so that way it'll make sense.
It'll
Like
translate. It'll translate to
this
the
one of them this one of them projects where when you look at the cover matched the the song.
right.
You know what I mean? Like when you
Yeah.
look at like when you watch the videos, everything gonna correlate together.
Right.
Like
Right.
so for the most part, bro, and like I've been dropping I dropped a few singles off of it already. Hit different, yes sir.
Oh yeah, hit
Folk
different.
4K, this one, it ain't easy. So I just been hitting them with singles, bro, and I dropped the like I said, I dropped the video hit different. I haven't put no marketing dollars behind it yet. I got some stuff behind the scenes that I'm working on. Actually, I my goal is to make the TuReal logo what Nike is, what Adidas is,
Okay.
what Kyrie new logo is.
Yeah, I seen
You
him.
know,
I like what Kyrie
like
got going on.
like that. Like when I see that, bro, I'm like, that's oh my goodness. I'm be honest with you, it would have been nice if I could have if somebody of like a Shaq caliber or a Kyrie caliber, I could tap in with to do some type of partnership to where we can make it make sense, bro, for both parties and be able to really put the TuReal brand on a whole nother level, bro. Because like I
Yeah,
said,
right, right, right.
it's more than just about the name or me as a person. It's a symbol. It's a symbol of
So let
faith.
me ask you this too. This is just like offhand, but what you think about everybody roasting Shannon Sharp on some zesty shit and why they after he got that big successful interview, and now every other week is either a comic. Oh, they did the challenge. You seen them hop out the car challenge? With the, like they really
I
good. They went
I didn't
crazy on my
I didn't
dog.
see the cover.
How you think he getting unnecessary hate? I was saying this is what I said. I told somebody yesterday. I was like, it's like, all right, I don't give a fuck what he do, period, right? As far as if he is gay,
Right,
I don't.
right.
But I was like, I see what people saying, but I'm like, why niggas only start really doing that after that he did that big interview? Like, is that hate or is that just the shit that come with it? Like, not only Mike Epps, but even with the little challenge, and now everybody does, even though it's all for laughs for shits and giggles, but you know what I'm saying? You know that shit. You can clearly see that shit is agitating that dude. Like,
Yes, sir.
come
You
on,
can clearly
Skip,
see
Skip.
it. Yeah,
Skip,
uh,
mofo. Like,
I,
he
I
really going
and
crazy.
my sister called me, and my sister told me, she told me, don't look, don't worry about that, Shannon. You're gonna have haters, Shannon. Don't worry about
Listen,
that.
nigga, you rich, nigga.
like, like that. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like someone of that type of stature, bro. Um, in one instance, I feel like in my mind, once he know that they been the hate or whatever that been coming at him about him maybe or maybe not being gay, I kind of feel like he play to it just a little bit to get the extra clicks, to get the extra
Mm,
followers, and I feel like to a certain extent, like he not realizing like he done since that Cat Williams interview, he not just Shannon Sharp, the Hall of Fame tight end no more.
right, right.
Like,
Yeah,
you
he
know what I'm
opened up
saying?
the
Like,
whole. They know you
right,
now, nigga. They really know
right. So you like at the same time, like he said, his sister told him, like,
My
what
sister, I
my
call my
sister,
big sister.
right.
Shout
She
out
tell
Shannon
me
Sharp, man. Don't worry about him. Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay.
facts, man, and shout out Ocho too, man. I'll be checking out the nightcap.
Ocho
Yeah,
funny as hell too.
it's crazy. In my Crazy Eight song, I actually got an Ocho bar.
I about to say, I think I did hear you say something about that in there.
Where
Yeah,
I said I want Ocho to play me.
yeah.
Yeah,
I told you I listened
cause
to it earlier. I listened to that shit earlier.
And I say it's a bar because when Ocho, like when he wasn't just a wide receiver, he was one of the wide receivers that I studied while playing receiver. So he wasn't just a
Hey,
wide out like,
didn't not to cut you off, didn't Ocho have goals at one time?
yes, sir.
Man, niggas
Yes,
don't know.
sir.
He was like, bro, y'all don't need.
He
Okay,
he
he
had
was
the
that nigga,
he
bro.
had the gold mohawk too.
Yeah,
And
he was
my
a
shit
different.
ain't
He
gold,
had
but
the
I got the
goal. He had the top
mohawk.
and the bottoms. He had tops and
Y-
bottoms.
Yep.
Yeah, niggas
Yeah,
don't
bro.
know
He
about that. Niggas don't even
like
know.
he like and
He
he
was a
his
cool
shit
football player, like you know what I'm saying.
right.
And he
He
was
was
nasty too at the same time.
right.
Yeah.
Him, Cam Newton,
Hmm.
those were like the guys that came in like when I was like real into being a study of the game of football, bro. Just watching my position, of course, watching the quarterback position because that's where the ball was coming from for me.
Right.
Um, but just seeing them guys be the best version of themselves, not wavering, not allowing that logo that they working up under to compromise their integrity in the man that they are as an
Right.
individual
Right.
that makes a cam, that you know what I'm saying, that makes them who they are, bro.
Yo,
Like
you talk
so that,
about
yeah,
Cam, man. Why they jump my nigga Cam Newton at the football game, man?
I'm beyond like I've been when I was in high school, I went to the NC State football camps. My senior year, I went to NC. I think it's a NCGP, something like that, football camp. But it can get it get a little chippy out there, bro.
To get
Like
intense.
it
Niggas be
get
on
chippy. You got juniors and seniors. There's you the top guys is being offered letters from the top schools. You know, you being looked and today's age is way different because you got way more of a microscope on you, got cameras on you now. So
Yeah.
like in camp, he been putting on that camp for years now, but of course now, you know, we're in the era where the content and YouTube is prevalent. So he been showing more of the camp now, bro. I've been following his camp too. I still subscribe. I still shout out to it is what it is too with Cam and Mace.
Oh yeah, I like
I
that shit.
subscribe. I watch them every morning, bro.
Yeah, they
Because
funny.
again, like they keep me kind of like in tune with what's going on with the NFL and the
Right.
NBA and things of that nature. Um, but for the most part, bro, just like guys like Cam, guys like Josh Norman. You heard Jay-Z make a bar
I
about
met
him.
Josh Norman like 2 years ago, I think. 3 years ago or something like that. 4 years ago. I don't know. Some years ago at the training camp. Yeah, he's playing for the Skins, I believe. I'm not. He played for the Skins, right?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, you can hear
What
me.
happened? Can you hear me?
Yeah, they skipped or something.
Yeah, we had went out for a second, bro.
Oh, I see it. I see. I think we
We
back good though. I think we Gucci. I don't know. You know that
okay,
it's
okay.
weird. This is the FBI's internet. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
So look, God damn it. I wanted to ask you this too, man. We can close out. I
Yes,
can't remember
sir.
what song it was, so I don't want to miss. You'll know the song once I say the lyric. I'm pretty sure. I think it's on the Self Motivate project, if I'm not mistaken. But you had said, if I'm understanding what you said, you was like, you was rapping. You was like something. You was like Ash in the cookout plate or something like that. Was you talking
Uh
about cookout the restaurant, or you talking about
yes,
like a
sir.
Okay,
Yes,
okay. So
sir.
look, all right. That's why I want that down. This is what I want to ask you. We in a 2-5. We gotta get some food, but we can't go to no fast food regular shit like Cookout or McDonald's or Taco Bell. What's a good spot? Like a real eatery, not like a you. It's like all right, you get one chance, nigga. Say Hove finna come down and fuck
Hey,
with you.
look, I got it. I got it.
What they serving? Like
Hey,
what's the best shit?
I thought I had it. I ain't got it. You said
Give
not
me
fast food.
give me the place and give me like a dish that you fuck
Bro,
with.
bro.
Even if
All
it's
right,
a meal, like or you know.
all right, so it's a spot like right in
That's
Main
how you know
Street.
this shit go crazy.
Is
Nigga started with
is
it's a
is
spot, right?
is on Main Street in Henderson, bro, right next to the Henderson Tower. I'm talking about it sit right next to the Henderson Tower. It's called China Kitchen, bro. It's been there since I've been here. and I'm talking about you get your shrimp fried rice, you get your chicken wings, and it's gonna taste like no other, bro. This
Yeah.
Chinese place, these Chinese wings, this fried rice, this beef lo mein, it ain't gonna taste like that nowhere else, bro. China Kitchen, bro. And I'm telling you, you don't see now food truck pull up here.
Come on, man. Listen, niggas don't know that. Hey, growing up black in the struggle, nigga.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Chinese food is like gold. That's a hell of a meal when you a kid. Like, oh, yeah, we getting Chinese tonight. Like,
I'm telling you, bro, get that
that was the
family meal,
shit.
them 20 wings
Mm,
with the whole quarter shrimp fried rice with extra shrimp in that
mm,
mug. What with a little
mm.
soy sauce and duck sauce? What?
You said what was the name of it again?
China Kitchen.
China Kitchen. He said nigga said China Kitchen, nigga. Write it down, nigga.
I'm
Fuck this.
talking about is right next to the tower, bro. Once you get
Hey,
in
listen.
Henderson, you see that big green tower is right there at the bottom of it, right next to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember that. I'm for sure gonna remember that shit. I'm gonna be like, that's that shit.
My
Cause yeah,
word, bro.
nigga need
I'm
those
telling
good
you,
spots. Nigga need
they
those good
don't
spots.
miss. They don't
Right.
miss, bro.
Type shit. Um, shit. So you said you got what you got coming up next? You got it's Enigma, right?
Yes, sir.
What? Hold
Is
on.
the
And I might be sounding stupid. Or I might don't remember. What exactly does Enigma mean again?
okay? So the I spell it a little different from the way it's originally supposed to be spelled. I got my own little spin to it,
Right.
just for my purposes or whatever.
Right.
Um,
Customize it.
right. But for the most part, the definition for it, you get different versions of something, but you get it from the same thing
Yeah.
in a sense.
Okay.
So, and the title was inspired by Eddie Griffin, Enigma. He got a comedy special called Enigma. It's on Tubi. Y'all go check it out. Shout out Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
But
I was just watching some Eddie Griffin shit the other day. It's funny you said that.
he cracked the Shannon Sharp joke too.
I
but
seen that. Yeah, I seen that too.
yeah, bro. The Enigma project, the Unreasonable Doubt, and I added the Unreasonable Doubt on the end because I plan to shoot my own like little 45-minute documentary, and just in
That'd be
telling
dope.
like
That'd be super dope.
that's the plan, bro. Just and with that, just hoping to launch out the TuReal brand into a bigger audience, a more mainstream audience. I definitely shout you out, salute you, bro. Like I'm definitely
Salute.
like honored, bro, and appreciative.
I appreciate you,
Like
bro. Real talk. This been in the making. They don't know. This really been in the making. You know what I'm
it,
saying?
it definitely have, and we
It's
still
been in
and
the
we got a lot, and this just the beginning, bro. We got a lot more
making.
to tap in with and lock in
Mm-hmm.
with, bro. Like we got the remix we got to do. I done heard a song or two, and I might want to jump on the remix on the yo shit. That
Yeah, just let
Grace,
me know.
that
I got the
Grace,
beats in the files and shit. I got everything.
that Grace shit, that Grace song that you just dropped on the new project.
Oh yeah. I got. We can do it. We can do it
Like I
for
like
sure. For sure.
if you that's if you plan to drop a deluxe, you want to drop a deluxe
That's
with a
what I was thinking.
remix.
I'm gonna put the deluxe on all platforms because I really what had happened was my videographer lost fucking 2 videos.
Been there,
So it
been
fucked
there.
my whole role. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give it out on YouTube for free. Fuck it. I was trying to, so I said, you know what I'll do? I'll double back and I'll do the deluxe. So yeah, but you for sure, I got it. I got it. I'll send you the beat tonight. It's nothing. I'll send you the beat tonight. Shout out No
That's a
One on the
bet.
beat. I'm No One. He came through. He used to come through the streams and send his beats in and shit. And then he sent that one, and I'm like, nigga, I need that.
I got to go through my drive. I got 2 drives, bro. I just started the FBP business account.
Right.
So I just been putting a lot of new stuff up under there. But I got to go through my old TuReal drive, the find the self motivate beat.
Okay.
Soon as I find it out my drive, bro, I'm gonna get it sent to you through the email.
Okay. Cool.
But
Yeah.
and it's not long, bro. Like like I only put one verse on it because originally that song Self Motivate was the intro to the
I didn't even
EP.
realize it had one verse on it. That's crazy. You said that.
It's one verse because it
I
was
didn't
set
realize
up.
that.
It
That's a
was
good
it was
song. You didn't even
it was
realize that.
originally set up to be just the intro to the EP. And then
Right.
after I recorded and had it mixed down and mastered real good and listened to it a few times, like I end up like, man, this ain't just no introduction
But you know
right here.
songs like that, especially that length, and those have a lot of and they have it has to be dope. Those have a lot of like how you call it replayability or because it's like you got to play it
Gotcha.
again. It went off
Right.
so fast it came on. You got to play it again. Like I made a few records like that, and I did see results. I was like, oh, this shit did okay. Yeah, y'all like
And I'm glad you brought that up. Enigma, The Unreasonable Doubt would be just that. Like it'll be songs like it's not gonna be long, drawn out. I'm hitting you. That's
right,
why I said like 2 minutes, 50 seconds, 3 minutes at the most. Unless like, and I've always like I grew up in that era where they did intros and interludes and stuff. So of course I'm gonna add my own little sauce I do with those. But other than that, like the actual songs, like straight to the point, like hit different, boom. Like I had somebody tell me like it was like reaction, Coco Filipina from out in Raleigh. She be doing her thing. She be on Hot 97 out here, hosting. But she listened to it and she was like, it sound real grown upish because she done heard some of my prior stuff. She was
mm-hmm.
like, she said it sound like real grown upish and the quality
Like
of
you
every
evolved, like it's evolved. Yeah,
right, right. So all the songs sound just like that for this project. So I want to make sure, like I said, I want to give it a great rollout. I don't just want to put it out. I be hearing people on social media like you can the internet can get trick you out your spot, out your time, bro.
right,
Like sometimes you can't give out your gems and stuff, just give it out. Even though you
right,
might be wanting to put it out and things of that nature, like it's still okay to be mystique. You know what I
right.
mean? And that last quote that DMX said on Drink Champs, bro, I 100% feel like he was talking about me
What do you say?
because he was like, he was like, you got to trust people to be them. He said you got to
Mm,
trust. He said trust a snake to be a snake. Trust a dog to be, trust a snake to bite you. Trust a dog to be a dog. You got if a person show you who they are, believe them.
right,
For the most part, you know what I mean. So I feel like more so than anything, he was talking about me because of the last conversation me and him had.
right.
Like it goes back to what I was telling you. I let people around me, like there was a part of that conglomerate that we was just talking about, put that doubt in my mind. Like, man, DMX, he ain't popping right now. He ain't hot right now. Well, like you paying him for whatever, it'll be a waste of time. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right,
But this man genuinely, like, I didn't just reach out to him and he reached back. I'm consistent. I used to be consistent with just sharing my stuff to artists that would be willing to listen.
right,
Bow Wow was another one that I
right,
reached out to that reached back. Salute Bow Wow. He gave me a fee that was reasonable. But because again, I don't want to put no shit on shit. So
right,
if I don't feel like I can give him 100% the best version of me so we can make this thing blow up, I'm not gonna even respond back until that moment in time is ready to. Zaytoven, same thing. Like Zaytoven, like
he a legend for real. So he's over.
and he another real one, bro. Like he another one that if he see you taking it serious and he see that you love what you're doing and you love your craft and he got something he can hear something in it that he can get with. I like he's reasonable when it come to working with. You know
Right.
what I mean? So for the most part, bro, salute those people that I have reached out to or sent my music to
You
that.
left one out too, bro. You said who you said? You said Ninth Wonder, J. Cole, Petey Pablo, Small World, and you ain't give a fifth one. Top five North Carolina. I almost forgot, nigga. We got one more.
uh I
One
can't
more.
put me. I can't put me in there, Cam.
Fuck it.
Yeah, like
Yeah, too real, nigga.
yeah, because I'm be honest with you. Like I dropped the project called Before My Time, Ahead of My Time. So like 5 years from now, when people look back at this, they're gonna be like, okay, now we know why he put his name at five. You know what I mean?
Right. With so you say so so you say you doing the what's the name of the documentary? You got a name or you just it's brewing?
No, so it's going. Okay, so you know, kind of how like 50 dropped Get Rich or Die Trying, and then he dropped like the
The,
DVD to go
yeah, the
with the
disc with it.
joint,
Yeah, the DVD
right?
with
The
the disc.
showing like just showing the behind the scenes of him recording, and that's when you got to meet Tony Yayo and the
Right.
other entourage guys and shit. So it's gonna be similar to that, but again, like the unreasonable doubt part of the Enigma project is gonna be the documentary.
Okay.
So Enigma will be the project, but the
Right.
unreasonable doubt portion will be like the documentary portion. And of course, I got to add at least a couple of songs from the project in the documentary. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So it's gonna all make sense, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm
So
just
you putting it together on some real like you really putting your best foot forward type shit.
like I seen Rick Ross clip where he was like, all it takes is that just that you can be down like on your luck for years, and all it takes is that one opportunity, that one moment to change your whole life.
Right.
So that's what I'm working towards. Like I'm not just trying to microwave it. I'm like I've been there, done that in that whole phase of people who wanted to do that. It
Right.
didn't work. You
Right.
know what I mean?
He said it didn't work.
No, I gained, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah, I know what
ultimately,
you're saying. It's funny because I know what the fuck you saying.
bro, you compromise building the type of artist you are. You get away from focusing on building your sound. Because ultimately, bro, I feel like I don't sound like nobody. Don't nobody sound like me. I sound
Right.
like TuReal and
Right.
TuReal only. I don't sound like no. You might can call me amigo. You might say I look like Stevie J.
Right.
I done had the Stevie J look, the amigo and all that. But at the same time, like them vocals that I project, that's TuReal and TuReal only. And when it comes from, as far as the music standpoint, but the symbol and the message behind it, man, it's for everybody. You know what I mean? And ultimately, again, it's not me selling you me, it's me selling you, being that if I can show you the best version of me in real time, maybe that can inspire you or whomever that may be to tap into whatever the best version of them is and operate in it. Right now, man, the world is operating on a low frequency, bro.
hmm
And that's just
Remember,
what
you
it
hear what I
is,
said
bro.
earlier when I said we was talking about 2000. I said yeah, the good old days. Like
Right.
you don't think if you really sit and think about it, that was like the old like that was the last of the regular. Even though the pandemic is over, it's so much super crazy wild shit that go on just in the world, just in
Every
this
day.
country, bro. I be looking at some of this shit like what? This is real? Like it is though. It's on fucking. I can see it. It's like legit. Like I'm like. Yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, I seen a video the other day of a fucking. They was leave. It was a mother and a daughter leaving a Drake concert.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I didn't see that one.
This was like last week. It was on Twitter. They was leaving a fucking Drake concert and a fucking. They was in Toronto. Drake was like a homecoming concert, and a drunk nigga came through doing like 150. When I say just smacked them, bro, they dead. Like they're like, but the footage was from like a CCTV. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, yo, they were in like, I'm just saying, I know they didn't. This world is crazy, bro. This world is fucking crazy. It's shit that's happening random. Like,
Nah,
I felt bad. I'm like, God damn,
uh,
a mother
I,
and a
I,
daughter
I got one for you. I
from a
got one
drunk
for you.
nigga.
I got one for you. Shout out to Marcus. He originally from Arkansas. He's a comedian. But he reside out in LA. He be moving around in LA or whatever. I actually called on his podcast on his 95th episode, and he be doing reaction videos. And he did this one reaction video where this woman tried to make a broad, but she used a rat, bro, that she had caught out of trap.
What the fuck is going on?
Her face looked like a basketball, bro. She, and I'm talking about
Hey,
he was roasting her, bro.
bro.
He
I
was
just I just felt
he
like listen, I just
he
felt like
hey,
times was simpler in 2000. That's remember the box was out and this was such a simple. We didn't even know it. We didn't even know what was about to transpire. It was. I remember. I was like, and then when I think back the other day, I was like, damn. I was talking with the homie, and I was like, yeah, that was. I was saying the same thing, like, yo, 2000, they refreshed me to 2019. I'm like, you right, bro. That shit, even though we about that shit, but I'm just, you know what? I can't sit here I'm grateful that I made it through, nigga. Because a lot of motherfuckers, people, yo, my homie went to the hospital for a month and he ain't never had no breathing problem when he had got the COVID. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
they
yeah,
put him it was looking ugly. I didn't even know it. I was like, for real? I was like, bro, and then my first question was, did you have like breathing problems or something? He was like, nigga, I ain't never had nothing. I was like, you never had a surgery? And he's like, nigga, I've been healthy my whole shit. That's why I was so crazy. I'm like, damn, bro, like we made it through all this shit though. Like, you know what I mean? And even
bro.
before that, even coming up, coming up in life in rough areas, urban areas, black people, poverty, middle class, lower middle class, whatever all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas,
Bro, the artist D1 that had just started moving around or whatever.
I fuck with D1. I listened to
I had
D1 in prison.
I had I had picked up one of his clips where he was like, "I keep it too real." Um, but I was damn. Okay, yeah, D1 or whatever. So the coalition for me, man, like for the most part, he down like it's just the what you call it, the law of attraction type
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like where you more so you Charleston White talk about it all the time about how he not looking for his people, he looking for his kind. Like how to like people that like kind of like how we how we
Right.
click like
Like
just
minds that think alike type shit. Right.
right, bro. Is a
Like-minded.
lot
Like-minded.
right. It's a lot of people. Is a lot of people operating under their other mind. You feel me? And
Right.
for one, a lot of people doing it now for clicks and stuff. Um, but what I was gonna say, the guy Marcus, he reacted to the Shannon Sharp shit, bro. You gotta go check it
How you spell it?
out.
Like YOU or just you know
Yeah,
more?
Youn Know
Of you.
Marcus.
Just Marcus. All right.
Yep. And he got his logo on there with his face on it. It'll say Marcus on the Abbey. Bro, check out that reaction
I'm gonna
video,
look at it.
bro.
I be looking at shit. I be tripping, man. I be looking at so much shit tripping in my downtime, bro. Shit that I don't even react to. I just post. But so look, what I was gonna say. Yo, you said Enigma next, but I was gonna ask you something else real quick. Well, oh no, you want any shout outs? Any people you want to shout out? Any like
Oh yeah,
anybody that you didn't mention or they want you to, you know what I mean, or whatever who you fucking
um,
with?
first and foremost, man, shout out to you.
Appreciate you, my
IQ
dog.
Shaheed, bro. Like again, like I tell people all the time, man. I do the best that I can with what I have while I got it, when I got it. People who know me, if you've rocked with me, know I give my shirt off my back type shit. You feel me? But for the most part, my family, my immediate family, I just got engaged,
Oh
Christmas.
yeah, congratulations too. I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, yeah, that nigga did tell me that. Yo,
Yeah, bro. I had to hang up both jerseys, the 8 and the 24. You hear
you got to keep the
me?
crazy eights on though, man. You got to
Right,
keep
right, right,
you got to
right,
keep the
right,
eights
right,
on.
right, right,
Who
right.
else? Who else? You said the fam.
Um, uh, yeah, my family. Of course, my little one. Shout out to again. I go back to shouting out to everybody that I subscribe to that keep me inspired and motivated, like you, Cam, Mace. Shout out DJ Academics as well.
It's
Like
funny.
he entertaining, bro. Like
Yeah, he just funny.
like
He like your funny nerd cousin or some
like just in the moments of like
shit.
just in the moments of being in the trenches, bro, and
Yeah,
just grinding, bro, and just knowing that y'all are that light that continue to show the way inside the darkness. You feel me? So
yeah,
for the most part, I see where my light at. I'm just working my way through this dark tunnel to get there.
yeah.
You
It's the
feel me?
process, man. We all live. It's evolution. It's
And that's
evolution,
it.
bro.
And that's all it is, bro. And that's all that's been going on right now. So
Revolution and evolution. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, bro. I
And that's
started
how I
this.
look at it. I'm just trying to grow. I'm trying to keep growing
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro.
in
Like
all ways possible.
for the most part, like you don't. at this point in our life, bro, anything that come to it, we wanted to be able to add to and not take away from. You know what I
That's
mean?
facts. That's big facts.
And that goes and that goes back to this again, like just being the best version of you, bro. Once you get to the highest form of yourself, that flow off of you into the people that's next to you. And
Right.
once you know, and it's kind of like the Dame Dash theory. You know, if I make all my people millionaires, if I make all of us millionaires, if I fall short, I got 4 or 5 people that I can go get a couple 100,000 from and be a millionaire again.
That's
But you
what
know,
Boosie said. What Boosie said on that old song. He said, is it he said, and if we fall, we each other's crutches or something. If I fall or yeah,
right,
right.
bro. But see, with us, bro, and I can get deep into this culture conversation, but with us, bro, we gotta understand, bro. Start with the person in the mirror first, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of times, like you got to hold yourself accountable. You got to
Facts.
hold like if you believe whatever higher power you believe in, whether
I'm not
you
biased to myself. Like if I'm
right
fucking up and I'm aware enough, I ain't gonna say I catch it every time, but if I'm most of the time, I'm telling myself like, bro, you fucking up. Even if I fuck up a couple times, be like, bro, don't do that shit no more, bro.
100%,
You
a
know what I'm
hundred
saying? Whatever
percent,
you gotta do, set your alarm to get up on time or whatever the thing may be. If however I'm fucking up, you gotta be accountable to your. I tell people, I'm glad you said that, bro. That's how
right,
you get ahead, nigga.
right,
Don't
and
lie
it,
to yourself.
right. Again, that was one of the things that Cat Williams spoke on that I kind of been referencing out my ideology as well, as far as just, you got to hold yourself accountable, and the little things that you do make the biggest impact. A lot of people don't understand that. Like just being mannerable, being respectful to the elders. And when you're around kids, making sure you ain't doing nothing that you
And
wouldn't want.
exposing them to some shit or
Right,
something.
right. You
Right.
wouldn't be exposing other kids that you wouldn't want your own
Right.
around.
Whether it's
Like just
verbal or whatever it is. Right.
right, just
Right.
holding yourself to a standard, bro. And as black African American men as us, bro, they see us, bro, and they look at all of us as the same as fifth of a man. So the ones who stand on who they is gonna always get gripe. They're gonna
And
always
look, and I'm gonna
be
add on to that
labeled
too
crazy.
because I'm gonna add on to that. I remember back in the day, it's a Plaid song that's like one of my favorite songs. I haven't listened to that song in so fucking long, but it's called. I had heard it before I actually understood. Like I went through something, but it's called "Tired of Lying to You." You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And like not only can you not lie to yourself, whoever you believe in, Allah, Jesus, Buddha, the spirits, your homies, whoever you put shit on, you really, you know what I mean, that more help you pray to or talk to or whatever. You can't
Right,
lie to them neither. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember
right.
I was sitting in the cell. I was young. This was before I even did my bid when I was doing little skid bids, and I remember I was in the cell like praying to God, God, get me out of jail. I ain't gonna never do this shit again. I was saying I ain't gonna never do. So I get right out of jail, right? I ain't gonna say right, but I got out of jail in like 2 weeks. It was some. I don't even remember what I was in jail for that time, but it was a little bullshit bid, and I got right back to bullshit, and then I got locked back up like down the line, like months. I got on
Yeah,
probation, and then, but that's when I learned, like when I ended up doing my bid, I was like, man, I can't. You got to be truthful, man. You got to
right,
stand in truth. You got to live in truth, whether it's you talking to whoever you believe in or just with your own self. And I just, once you unlock that shit, it's good. It just works.
right,
You know what I'm saying? But you can't
right,
lie. Don't lie to yourself.
right. 100%, 100%. And I agree with that. And that goes back to what you subscribe to, like just being realistic. Like
Right. Like
if
this is the
I'm be
real
honest,
world we living in. Like,
right, right. It's no accident that we came across each other. We came across each other lifeline. You know what
right.
I mean? Like everything happened for a reason, bro. Like it's a correlation, and for the most part, in my mind, in my heart, in my spirit, I don't feel like I would still be doing this if God didn't want me to be. I
Facts.
don't I don't still I don't I tell people I've came too far to give up, and I'm too close to just like leave it alone. I can't leave it alone. Like it's
You in too deep. You invested. You all the way in. Your
right,
chips is on
exactly.
the table. You didn't put
I
all
done
your
gave
chips on
up
the
I
table.
done gave up too much. I done gave
Right.
up
They
too much.
lost shit,
Right,
people,
right, exactly.
relationships.
All of that, all of
All,
that, all of that,
tangible
bro.
things. You done lost some shit. You know what I'm saying? I know what come with
All of
that.
that. It almost a piece of myself in a sense.
So look,
But
where can they follow
that's
you
what
at, man?
that's what self motivate come from. And
Hey, look,
you can
listen.
follow.
Hold on. Please, before you say where you follow, please look in that hard drive and send me that shit, bro. Cause I'm actually about to do I got another verse. I want to knock them out at the same time.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to do that within like the next, and I'm late on both, so I'm trying to do that with at least within the next 3 days, 2 days, you know, 3, 4. You know what I mean? Not for the end of the week, but
Gotcha.
yeah. Where can they find you at and shit? Or like, what's your handles? Your Instagram, your YouTube, whatever you most active at and whatnot.
All right, so I'm most frequently active on I'm on Instagram. I got my own YouTube channel, so I frequently or periodically drop content on my YouTube channel. Again, that's where you'll see my latest video, TuReal Hit Different, yes sir.
What's the name of the
Um
channel? Which one is
the
that?
name the Faded Visions Productions, yes sir. The
Yeah.
name of the channel is Faded Visions Productions. The act to the channel is my name, TuReal. Same as my Instagram. With the number 2 underscore the number 5 IVE. Um, yes sir. And
Instagram, yeah.
my Instagram and my TikTok is the same as well. And also me and wifey, we just started a TikTok and a YouTube channel called TNS where we
Right.
doing
Y'all
where
gonna
we
go
doing
up. Y'all gonna go
where
up. I know somebody that went up. That's a go up type of vibe right there.
we doing TikTok made us do it. So we done already did the sour pickle challenge. That's on the channel right now. We actually just did the exotic snacks. Um, and it's a bunch of different snacks from all over the world, bro.
Right.
And we pretty much just taste and react to them or whatever. We got that video dropping real soon. So just tap in, just make sure y'all tap into all this, the social sites, TuReal, at the number 2 underscore the number 5 IVE. I will have merchandise coming soon, and I ain't talking just t-shirts and hats. Um, like I said, man, I'm in the back cave, man.
Right.
I'm
Like some
Bruce.
shit, like some fashion, like some shit that nigga
I'm
want to
I'm
wear.
I'm Bruce Wayne right now, bro. Like it ain't like I'm like this shit going on everything. It ain't just
Right.
about, you know what I'm saying? Like again, it's a symbol. You know
Right.
what I mean? It's a symbol of faith for the most part. But yeah, bro, like, and I'm just gonna be launching that. And once I get ready to launch the brand full blast, bro, it's gonna be everything. Keychains, stickers, whatever. I'm gonna try to see if I can find somebody to give me a bobblehead. You know what I mean?
Right. You
I
can
see
find it.
that. I
It's in
see they
China. It's in
they
China
coming back.
somewhere.
I see they coming back, the little bobbleheads, like just
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying. But for the most part, bro, everything that I do is to push the brand, is to push the message. Um, Whether you like the messenger or not, God gave me the message, and whatever God you pray to, that's the God that gave it to me to give to you. So for the most part, you know what I mean, and it ain't nothing like it's no negative, nothing negative here. This is you being the best version of you. Again, it's not me selling you me, it's me selling you you. You know what I mean? And just
Right.
hoping that I can be able to one day benefit and be able to be the prophet that I am and profit from the work that I put in and the message that I got to carry in my purpose. You feel me?
Man,
But shout
love.
out to you, IQ, man. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate the platform.
You already know,
Again,
bro.
man,
Anytime.
like,
I'm glad. I appreciate you, my nigga. We making this shit work. We said we was gonna do it.
hey, look,
We got it.
not kind of
And that's
sure.
what's coming. That's what we finna cook up next. They
Hey,
don't even
look,
know.
so that's what I'm saying, bro.
Hey, you
Like
know
I
what I'm
could,
thinking? You know what I'm thinking though? I'm gonna tell you this. Damn, I'm on live on fucking like I said. This is what I've been. I haven't told nobody this. I need to I need to text somebody too when I get off here because I meant to text them and tell them this. Ocho Cinco Shannon Shot, the rap versions.
exactly,
You see what I'm saying? You see
bro.
what I'm saying? Easy
Exactly,
work.
exactly,
When
bro.
niggas got that, yeah, easy work.
Hey, look, just
Easy.
Hey, look, bro. Just I'm here, bro. Like
Group chat, quick cook up a group chat and
I,
topics and
bro. I work my schedule from 11 to 7.
okay.
So anytime after 7 o'clock, bro, I'm I'm in the back cave. You feel me?
Yeah. It could
Like
be it could be like to start it could be a once a week meetup thing. It ain't gotta be, you see what I'm saying?
even exactly. You feel me? But
If it go
that
crazy, it go crazy. You know what I mean?
I got a feeling it's gonna go crazy, bro.
Then niggas can goddamn
I
get that chili, like TuReal say, get some real motherfucking chili. But on that channel, that's what we gonna be doing on there, y'all. We gonna put it together.
connoisseur,
Shit, I
not
appreciate you, man.
connoisseur.
This conversation is this ain't even. This is like more of a. I like to have dope conversation. This one of them ones, bro. Like it's like we just kicking it. You feel me? This that
Touche,
real shit. You know what I mean? Like I
touche,
appreciate the
touche.
authenticity and the thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like I could if like I have to talk to people that know what the fuck is going on. Like that has some kind of thing. Like have a brain in their fucking head, yo. Because that's
Right,
like a pet
right.
peeve. When a motherfucker, even if I can't fuck with a chick who too dense, like it just so you know what I mean. I'm like nah, like I get
No,
annoyed at shit like that. Like nigga, what the fuck, like.
no, I 100% agree with you, bro. I mean, time is the most important and precious thing we have. You know, every day we get to wake up and get that. We want to make the best of that. So you don't want to waste a lot of it talking to people who ain't going nowhere. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like I've learned over the last couple of years, bro, and a firm believer in for the most part, a lot of people who can't see what you see, 9 times out of 10 don't have a vision of their own.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that of course that's the average person. You know what I mean?
Listen,
The
I'm
people
gonna tell. I'm gonna close out on this. I just telling somebody the other day, 2 weeks ago or something like that. I said, man, you have to. I said when it changed for me, because I've always been a hard worker, but when shit really changed for me, it's when I tried new shit, but I just became obsessive with it. Like it's no plan B. It's going to
right,
work. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like it got to,
right,
nigga. It got to.
right,
Because I ain't
right,
trying to go.
right,
I'm trying to. This is where I want to stay at.
right,
On this
right,
path. So
right.
you can't be. You gotta understand. I be telling niggas all the time, man. While you sleep, this niggas working. Now, if you, I understand these niggas that still get their rest. I get it. I gotta get mine too. But you need to make up. You need to just know that you ain't the only one that's trying to get to the top of whatever you're doing. It's not about
Right.
one type thing. So just know that is you're not the only. I don't care how good you is or how
No,
whatever going up for you or you that ain't. Don't let up.
no,
Don't let
but
up.
but
Keep
no,
going.
but honestly, bro, honestly, that's why I feel like where I am where I am and where I'm gonna continue to go is because I've never had a give up bone in my body. My grandma said you can give in, you may can give in to something, but never give up on anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that stick with me, man. Like
Shout
my
out
my
grandma for that. Grandma always
yeah,
had the good game.
yeah, my grandma told me that, bro, at an early age, bro. So and that always stuck with me. Like I might give in, like I said, the situations, the trials and tribulations of going through partnerships and things of that nature. Those are lessons I learned along the way to bring to where I'm at today. But
It's nothing wrong with slowing down. Just don't stop. That's what I tell motherfuckers.
right, and I tell them
Sometimes you
slow
got to
mo.
slow down because shit might be going on, or you. I mean, it's certain things in life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Whatever you're
look,
doing.
I tell people this every day that get discouraged. Slow motion is better than no motion,
Oh my God, we used to say that about when we used to have the mid for sale back in the day, man. But look, man,
bro.
I ain't gonna get too much in the mid back in the day. I used to
Yes,
tell niggas,
sir.
nigga,
Yes, sir.
nickel and diamond, nigga. I mean, hey,
Hey, we
you better do something because if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't doing nothing.
exactly, exactly.
Shit, and you still gonna be twiddling your thumbs, nigga, and wondering. And this, look, all right, I'm gonna really close out on this because I did want to say this earlier. Like, it's a funny thing you mentioned AI because I remember they used to always talk shit about AI. Like, I've heard, I don't say always, but I've heard it. It was a common thing I heard announcers say and sports analysts back in the. This is back when it wasn't no really YouTube and none of this shit. They used to be like, man, he'll shoot like fucking 60 buckets, but he'll get like 40 and his team will win. You know what I'm saying? But and they used to like condemn him and fucking be like, oh, because this, it was everything's about numbers, field goal percentage. His shit would be like 30 or 39, like it'd be a low number, but it's like nigga, he got the duck. Keep shooting. I tell niggas keep shooting, bro.
Hey,
Shoot
look,
the lights out, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. And ending on that, shout out to Gills Arena. They just broke down exactly what you talking about pertaining to Allen Iverson and why his percentage is the way it was. Because he is who he was. So much so when they drafted him, they put a team around him for him to be the best version of him. So AI was definitely too real, bro.
I'm
So
gonna
that's
tap
my
it. Shout out TuReal. I'm gonna tap into that Gilbert Arenas. I want to see that. That's crazy. I didn't know they talked about that. I'm gonna tap into that.
yeah. Hey, look, bro, that's a good one. Another good one, bro. Another good
Already,
one,
man.
bro. Definitely.
Appreciate TuReal. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Y'all go follow TuReal. What's the Instagram again?
It's TuReal TUREAL, the number 2 underscore the number 5 IVE.
Already, man. Shout out to everybody. TuReal. I'm gonna hit you in like probably 30 minutes. I'm about to hit the store right quick. I appreciate you. It's been a pleasure, my brother.
You
You already
already
know.
know,
Keep
bro.
going. You know we're gonna keep going. I ain't gotta even tell you, nigga.
Let's go. TuReal.
TuReal.